Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, Fall River Media. And here we go again in 2026, man, talking about the same old thing. Talking about the same old thing, talking about market rate housing. We're going to be talking about the water rates. We're going to be talking about property taxes. We're going to be talking about a whole ball of wax, because this is what it all comes down to, okay? Just like in 2025. And we tell people every single day, every year, 2 years, do not vote the same people in, because you are not going to get a different results. You're always going to get the same results. So I'm going to hear from my good friend, my buddy James, my co-worker, and a great guy. So I'm going to bring him off the back of stage. Hey, James.
Hello.
How you doing? So that was a good introduction, right?
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Well, I mean, I was like, wow, I mean, I had it on the top of my head. I said, maybe I should just say this. I mean, so we're gonna actually start off about talking. I'm going to talk about what happened today at the bus terminal and so
Wait,
forth.
isn't there supposed to be someone else here?
Yeah, he's Eric. Yeah, Eric has I don't know Eric has stuff going on, so but
all right.
but it's just going to be me and you today, so
All right, that's cool.
I already sent him the link, Eric, the link. I already sent Jake Barrett the link. If they want to come on, that's fine. I'll let them on. You know what I'm saying? But if not, it's just me and you. You know what I'm saying? So we got the whole entire show for ourselves. So yeah. Well, today we're going to start off with talk about what happened at the terminal. Then we're going to get into all the issues, unless you've got something, okay, that you want to talk about. But today, Linda and I, we were down at the bus terminal. So we decided to go to Wally World, and Wally World, Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart.
So anyway, so what happened was we were down at this terminal. Guy coming up, guy's got smoking right in front of me, and everything else. I'm breathing all that toxic into my lungs, and so I had to move away. But the security guy came out. A guy walked around, where the buses come in, and they go park the bus. So there was a guy on the other side. So the guy yelled out. I took a video of it. It was funny, and he says, "Oh, look at the security guard's coming after me. He's gonna put his hands on me." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I said,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah. So the security guard told, "Look, you can't stay over there. You need to actually get out of there and all." And now, lo and behold, another lady come in, did the same thing. He went over there. He said, "Look, I told the other person you cannot be over there. That's it. You see the sign over there. It's dangerous. You might just hello everybody. You might get hit by a bus." So then another person comes by us and says that again somebody else overdosed in the bathroom, in the woman's bathroom of the bus terminal. So, but I think that was I made a mistake on that one. I think that was after the fact when I sent you that message. So
right,
that was after the fact. So what's going on? Anything you want to talk about in politics?
Actually, there's quite a few things. Actually,
go ahead.
Actually, there's a bill that's being proposed in the Massachusetts legislature.
No,
that would allow businesses to add surcharges for credit card payments.
No.
That is an actual proposed bill.
Surcharges.
S2819.
S2819.
Yep.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Can you find that and put that up? No. Oh, try you're on your phone. Yeah.
yeah. I have to do this on my phone now. Yep,
Yeah. So S2109.
yep,
Wow. My God.
yep. They want even more surcharge fees.
Ah. And then didn't he I don't want to bring this one up, but didn't the president file signed an executive order saying that we don't have to that he lowered the interest rates on the credit cards?
I don't know. I don't know, or that may have been with something else, but yeah, this is an actual proposed bill.
I hope that bill don't go. I hope that
Yeah,
bill doesn't.
yeah, to add fees to credit card transactions.
Oh my God!
We're
What is
we're getting more fees.
oh credit card fees? That bill. I hope that doesn't pass.
Dave, it's Massachusetts.
And I got credit, and I had.
Of
Oh my
course it'll
God!
pass.
Oh my God!
Because this
What is?
legislature doesn't care about us.
We have to do something. This is ridiculous about this legislation stuff.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's funny you say we gotta do something, but the same people keep getting in. They
Yeah,
keep getting back in
yeah, all the
every
time.
time.
And just like well, we got just like Brian Shortsleeve. We got Brian Shortsleeve, and I'm leaning towards him a little bit, but I haven't looked at him too well. I mean, you said something about him before, so Brian
Yep.
Schultz.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I mean, and the police department just also let me see, just also alerted the people, community alert possibility utility scam in Fall River. The Fall River Police Department has issued a warning
Oh
residents
yeah.
about a potential scam involving someone falsely claiming to be National Grid
National
employee.
Grid. Yep.
Officers are currently investigating and want to make the public aware. So, recent reports involve residents on Arizona Street who stated a person claiming to be a representative of National Grid and attempting to again entry into the homes. Say they need to work on a computer to fix utility accounts. The residents did not allow the persons inside. This is the second similar reports National Grid received, and they relayed this information to our department. So please remember, always ask identification, and all National Grid's employees and contractors carrying IDs. Do not let anyone into your home if they cannot provide proper identification. National Grid will not ask for enter your home to work on personal computers. If you are insured, do not. So,
Yeah. Even more scams going around.
yep, there's a lot of
E-
scams going on. Yeah,
Even more scams. And
yeah,
be careful for some of these other scams that they'll send you like this thing saying, "Oh, congratulations, you
yep,
won 100. You know you got 100. Now you'll get $100 from like EverSource or National
yep,
Grid. Call this number."
yep. Of
That
course.
that's been going around a lot.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. Linda, call Teresa.
What's happening?
Just call her. Because she called me and I'm live. Yep. Sorry, James. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah,
national.
even more scams going around.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of scams all over the place, and we can't, uh, you know, so we can't, keep opening doors for these people. You know what I'm saying? So, and
I
it's
know
ridiculous. So,
it is.
and even the people that are basically at Walmart, okay, they stand they stand there all day long, right? And they're like, "Oh, can I see your electric bill? Oh, do you have electric bill? Oh, I'll give you $100 gift card."
Oh, I,
Uh,
I see these people around. Yep.
yeah, and I'm like, "Nah." They asked me. I said, "Look, hey, you guys ask me every single day about about a bill, right? And you ask me every single day. They bought a bill, and I said, "Look, the bill is not under my name. It's my wife's bill. It's up to her how she wants to handle things. She's the one that pays the bills. I don't." And they're like, "Okay." And they every time they know this, okay, they know this, and Linda just walks right by them.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Why even waste your time with these people?
I mean, you want to change. You want to change electric bill. You want to change this. You want to change that. No, I'm not changing it. I mean, what are we gonna do? Keep changing electric bills all the time? Oh, we'll lower your interest rate. We'll lower your interest rate, and then all of a sudden, when you lower the interest rate, then all of a sudden then you're paying double at the end of the month. No, I'm not doing it. Sorry, you know.
Yeah,
So
it's too good to be true.
yeah, I mean, for $100 Walmart card, no. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna do that shit to me. So I give you my information. How do I know what you're gonna do with with our information? Yeah, please, you guys are $100 Walmart card just to lower your interest rate on your on your electric bill, and then once that low interest rate goes away, then we have to raise it again. They'll send you a letter in the mail again saying that they need to raise it. Get out of here.
Yeah,
I
it's
go,
always gift cards. It's always gift cards with these people.
yeah, give me a gift card. So let's lower 500 people, right? Let's lower 500 people in, right? And we can give 500 people in the city of Fall River gift cards, right? And ask them for their information, their electric bill and stuff, right?
And pretty soon, people will pay more just for using their credit cards in this state.
Yeah,
More surcharges for
yeah.
credit card transactions.
Well, is that including like shopping and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for
Oh,
all businesses.
I won't be using my card anytime soon.
Yes, there's potential for higher costs. Though proponents argue it could lower base prices.
Base prices,
How is it going to lower base prices?
they're full of crap.
I mean, they're
Believe me.
obviously just passing the fees to us, the shoppers.
Yeah.
Again, another bill that these politicians want to take more money from you.
I can't.
They want to take even more. It's not
know,
enough to these people.
is that what Moore Healy, Senator Rodrigues, or
It's
Representative?
literally being debated in the state legislature. I think it's
Well,
in their Senate.
I hope it doesn't pass. I hope it doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Considering how mass is, it probably will.
Well, just hope it doesn't.
Because we're going to be paying more with our credit cards if this passes.
You know, these people are not satisfied at all.
No, they never are.
You know,
No, they never are. They just want to take more.
More money, more money, more money, more money, and leave us broke. That's what they want to do. These people,
and bail out the illegals, of course.
yeah, that's what it is. They're taking more money off of us to bail out the illegal aliens, okay? To bail them
And,
out. That's what.
you know what? And you know what? I
Eric is.
looked up on Google Chrome, or was it ChatGPT, to test the AI.
Hello,
I
Eric.
looked at I
Hey, what's
typed
going
in.
on?
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's up,
Yeah,
brother?
yeah.
Hey.
Continue.
We're talking. Well, James talking about. Let's fill Eric in a little bit. We're
Yeah,
talking.
so I was talking about that there is a proposed bill in Massachusetts that wants to increase surcharge fees every time you use your credit card.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, is it ever enough for these people?
Yeah.
I saw another one today because I actually get a lot more text messages and emails from the state because now I have my new state job with the
Yep.
with the state of Mass. They're actually trying to pass a bill where I don't think it's a bill. Maybe it's a law where if you use your card, you get tracked for how many miles you use, and they want to tax you.
I heard about that, and I was going to mention that. Yeah, they want
It's
to know
insane.
how much miles you go just to get more money out of you.
They're never satisfied.
No, they're
No,
not.
they never are.
These people want more money, and especially like, how many people in Fall River besides me has credit cards?
It's most people.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Everybody's going for credit cards, loans, everything now because
Yeah.
shit's getting so expensive.
yeah.
And just imagine when this surcharge fee bill goes through.
I hope it doesn't.
I hope it doesn't either, man. I hope it doesn't.
Because they gotta vote. Realistically, they gotta vote for that. And I know a couple people that aren't very interested in that crap. So I'm crossing my fingers that it doesn't pass.
I know.
Because that would actually be it's a shame. It is if that ever passed. And the bus terminal again, Eric. We went to I was just telling James, we were down at the bus terminal, and what happened was my wife and I, we just went there, and a guy was, you know how where the buses come in and you're not supposed to be on the opposite side where the buses are.
Yep.
Well, so the security guy came up and and said, "Look, you can't be over there." Oh, here he goes again. Here he goes again. He's gonna come over here. What did I say before, James? I forgot. I said something. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Here he comes.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yep.
hit me. You know what I'm saying? So, and the security guard is standing, on the opposite side and said, "Look, you can't be there." You know what I'm saying? And then a girl came and did the same thing. He came out again. He said, "Look," he says, "you can't be over there, okay? Because we have a sign over there that says danger over there." And again, later today, there was another overdose in a woman's bathroom.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. Those
There's always something
overdoses.
going on in that terminal. Always.
And I'll tell you the reason why they shouldn't be standing over there on that opposite side. It's one, it's dangerous. Number two, the buses back up that way. And what happens if the bus driver has a seizure or, God forbid, something medically happens to him and he or she loses control of that bus and they go backwards? They're going to wind up hitting that person.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Yeah.
And a lot of people, not for nothing, they're not supposed to, but a lot of the residents around Fall River cut through the bus terminal as a shortcut. And they don't stop. They don't slow down.
Nope, they don't.
So that's another reason why.
Well,
And you know what? I have always said there needs to be police officers there, or they should never have gotten rid of that substation.
Yeah.
They never should have done that.
I think they should put a substation in there and there should be a police officer there at all times, if not two.
Yeah, I mean, there needs to be more police
and-
there. I mean, the security guards are just not cutting it.
And if they don't put police officers there, at least put transit police.
Right.
because
Something.
that is part of transit.
Right.
I've been
But
Yeah.
no,
saying it for years.
they think that having security guards there will do the job.
And they're
And
not
that,
gonna do. I'm gonna say this: they're not gonna do shit. Because one time I had a guy look at me and goes, "You're not gonna do anything. The only thing that you have is pepper spray and handcuffs." I said, "Well, obviously, everybody knows I have more experience than a lot of people think I do." But, anyways, he ended up trying to hit me, and I threw him to the ground, put him in handcuffs. But that just goes to show you people don't really believe in security and safety unless you
Right.
have a gun
Right.
and a badge,
yeah.
So
That's
Well,
right.
well, and I've had said the same thing too about having police officers over there too, because now if you go into the men's bathroom, right? If you walk into if you walk into the men's bathroom, now you have another stall over there, broken.
hmm
So it tells you that you need to have police officers over there.
well, of course.
Things are gonna keep breaking, okay? Because you got security guards over there cannot do any. They cannot do anything. They cannot arrest anybody. They can only do what they can. So you need a police officer over there, two police officers that can arrest somebody and lock them up and throw them in the paddy wagon. And I mean that's it. I'm
I
saying,
mean, especially if there's people that bring machetes there.
oh yeah,
Machetes, knives. Oh yeah.
Right, and at that point, like I said many of times when I went to some of the meetings when I worked there, how the hell do you expect me to protect people if all I have is handcuffs and pepper spray? A guy comes up to me with a machete. I don't have a taser to get him on the ground. I don't have a gun. So how am I going to protect these people? And the cops don't show up unless they really, really need to.
yeah,
Right.
You know what I mean? And even then, it always takes them a certain amount of time because there's only so many police officers available.
yeah.
And and Paul Coogan screwing over the police department since he took
He's
over.
he's so crooked.
Yeah, he is. I mean, again, this is actually the same stuff that we were talking about in 2025. This
Yep.
is the same stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And
I
we'll
knew
do.
nothing. I knew nothing was gonna change, and all the people that put in votes for him to win, they they're all they all have the wool over their eyes,
Yeah.
And nobody comes out to vote.
No.
Nobody shows up.
and then they all complain after
Right.
that we still have the same guy.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, look at it. I mean, it's no. I mean, we watched C.J. Ferry and Chip, right? When they went on Spindle City Straight Talk, when they come on, they talk about the same stuff all the time. And then when I come on my show and I said, I come on my show and I say, hey, look, I mean, we're talking about the same stuff every single year, okay, every time, okay. So what makes you think, okay, that you're going to get a different outcome from the same people that were already in office and that are already in there now? What You're not going to get it, okay? You're going to get
Nope.
the same old. Well,
That's right. Yeah. They always vote the same people in.
9 out of 10
Paul
times.
Coogan, Linda Pereira, Brad Kilby, all these people.
Well, look at this. The city council's live on Bobby Kudo show.
The city council.
Yeah, you think I should put it up there live and hear what
Actually,
they're doing?
wouldn't you get copyrighted for that?
No, you won't. No, it's YouTube. First city council meeting 2026. I did it to the school committee yesterday.
You know what? I was actually going to talk about that school committee meeting.
No, go ahead. Go ahead now.
Although, I mean, I watched half of it, but yeah, they were having confirmed Kevin as being the chair of the school committee. Almost
Congratulations.
everyone voted yes for it, except for Paul Coogan. Paul Coogan abstained.
Yeah. He didn't want Kevin Aguilar to
What?
be.
Why did he abstain?
Yeah. That's a good question. Why did he abstain, Kevin Aguilar, on the school committee?
Because he wants a loyalist like Tom Corey that
Right.
won't challenge him.
Right.
Well, guess what? Kevin Aguilar is the chair of this school committee.
Hey, he deserves it.
That's right. He's been on the school committee for how long?
For quite a while, and
Yeah. And now there's still there's a video up on somewhere up on Facebook, and talking about why Kevin Aguilar resigned from the Westport Middle School.
yeah, it turns out it wasn't even his fault. But the media was saying that there was something shady going on at Westport Elementary,
Yeah,
and
but
that it was his fault, and that's why he resigned.
you know how the media is. They hear something and they throw it out there without getting the details and the
Yep.
facts.
Mm-hmm.
They twist things around.
Yep.
That's what the media does.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it is. It is horrible, But hey, Kevin Aguilar. So Kevin Aguilar, he's good. He's the chair. He's the chair of the school committee. So and he ain't gonna and he already said, well, I mean, you ain't gonna like some things that I'm gonna say, and some things that I'm not gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Some good, some So
yeah, I mean, he's that good. Coogan abstained.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
that is too bad. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations to Kevin Aguilar for being the chair of the school committee.
And another thing, you know how Coogan should not be voting in the school committee.
Nope.
No,
He shouldn't.
be.
And like I said in the last show, the reason why he's a member of the school committee is because there's a state law that says that all mass towns and cities that have mayors, their mayors are automatically on the school committees.
I feel like that's old crap though. It shouldn't happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just giving the mayor way too much power.
Right. And that's not even the worst part of it. Coogan is supposed to be an ex officio member, basically meaning he's not supposed to vote in school committee matters. But what Fall River did was that they have a 6-member school committee.
Right.
So with 6 members, ties happen. So Fall River made Coogan an official member instead of an ex officio, so that way he can vote in school committee votes.
Yep. Which is horrible.
Even
They
though he's
don't know.
supposed to be ex officio.
It's bad.
Imagine that, huh? This is unbelievable.
And people love this shit. Can you
Of
believe
course
that?
they do. Yeah, it's amazing with these people.
Yep.
You know, there should be a ballot question repealing that law.
Oh yeah. But I don't think anybody's strong enough to stand up to it though.
No, they won't.
Hey, did you hear this one?
What?
The tides has been turning red while in the city, while trying to part of what the huge takeover is. Boomer Emerald challenging Senator Michael Rodriguez for the South Coast.
I was just gonna mention that.
Wow.
Woo!
Yep.
Challenging.
Yeah, Boomer's challenging him.
Good man.
Yeah, challenging him for the South Coast.
See, and that's the man. That's the man right there that should have been on mayor.
He should be mayor right now.
Yep.
But of course, people didn't show up.
Look at this. The following is a press release from Gabriel Boomer Amaral. Gabriel Boomer Amaral is the father of a Army National Guard veteran, retailer and longtime community advocate today, and announced he will run for Senate in the first Bristol and Plymouth district, challenging incumbent Senator Michael Rodrigues and Amro, who won the election as the district Republican state committeeman in 2024. Said the race is about whether the South Coast keeps getting politicians entering a finally get working people results. Everywhere I go, job sites, diner, small businesses, youth sports people tell me the same thing in Massachusetts is getting harder to live in. Harder is raising families and the harder to run a business. And Amro said, Beacon Hill keeps telling us everything is fine, but it's not fine. I am running to fight for the people who punch a clock, run a small shop, serve our country, and just want a fair shot. Why Amro says he is the right candidate for the job. Amro pointed to a record of stepping up locally, running comprehensive campaigns, showing up in public debates on crime and homeless, and advocating for better prosperity. Let me spell it out here. PREPAREDNESS. And accountability in the city service. In 2025, Amro ran in the citywide and Fall River and finished with about 225 votes of winning the mayor's race. And outcome, he says, prove that working families are ready for a challenge and ready to be heard. Amro's campaign will focus on what he's called the 3-package test for working people. That's great. I like that one. 1, 2, expensive to live and work here. Taxes, fees, and cost of living pressure. Amro argues Beacon Hill keeps lying on luring on coast while families are getting squeezed. Yeah, we're getting squeezed.
And they always say everything is fine. They always say that.
Yep.
Shit's expensive, man.
Yeah. and he's not that it's not that. Rodrigues voted against the organization position on the most major small businesses issues received in 2019 and 2020. 14% alignment, which Amro says reflects a patron of putting Beacon Hill politics ahead of Main Street. 2, public safety and streets disordered, crimes, drugs, and homeless, and treat threats like talking points. Amro says families to see problems getting worse and feels ignored. In a television mayoral debate, Amro pressed the need of real plans on homeless and mental health and driven streets issues, not press release solutions. It is a shame. Innocent people are being victimized on our streets, like former Mayor Wolf Flanagan. 3, one-party control and Beacon means no accountability, just a bigger budget and backroom decisions making. Rodrigues is a chair of the Senate Committee on Why and Means and describes that the role of leading the effort of craft of the state budget. Amro argues that the same leadership team that writes the budget and sets priorities in the same team, voters should hold accountability when working families feel left behind. Senator Rodriguez is not just a voter, he is part of the Beacon Hill problem that sets the direction of the state. Amro said, if you think Massachusetts is on the wrong track, too expensive, too soft on crime, too controlled by insiders, that you can keep re-electing people who run the system. At Paycheck First agenda for the South Coast, Amro said this campaign will be centered on relief by working families, lowering and the cost of burden of the state decision on everyday life, backing police, fire, and first responders with practical support, accountability, practice in small businesses, and trading for policies that make it harder to hire, growth, and staying open. This campaign is for the guys leaving the house at 5 a.m., a woman working 2 jobs, the small businesses owners trying to make payroll, and the veterans who just want government to respect the people it serves, Ambrose said. What do you think about that one?
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
well said by Gabriel Amro. Boom, by Amro. So, yeah, that was well said by him. I mean, I couldn't some of the words, but
And it's all right, Dave. We understand everything you said, and you
Yeah.
know this is somebody that would have been amazing for the mayor of Fall River. Would have done the best for Fall River, and Fall River would have been in shape by now.
yeah.
But instead, they try to vote the same person in over and over again. They complain about everything that's not being done. And but yet you still have the balls to vote the same dude in. What is wrong with you guys? You
And
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
and these are the same people who saying, "Oh, my water bill's going up, my tax bill's going up, my rain collecting tax that exists for some reason keeps going up." But
That's like
hey, I
now.
didn't vote.
That's like now with the law enforcement shit. All these Democrats complain about how law enforcement is too strong, but then when a Democrat gets in to office, they're like, "Oh, the police need to be stronger. There's nothing happening." Pick and choose, will you?
Or
Yeah.
they should have did,
It's
or they should have
crazy.
done what Obama did.
Yeah.
I mean, he actually deported more illegals than Trump has,
And
and
that's
nobody complained back then.
I was just gonna say that, James.
Nobody complained about that.
People complained about Trump deporting people and stuff like that, but when Obama did it, there was not one complaint, and everybody was getting deported. Then
Right?
you had Biden, who just let everybody back in that we deported,
Yeah,
and
what
now
he did
now
to that
Trump
border. Oh my
now
god.
now Trump wants them gone. You're gonna sit there and complain about him?
And the same people who are complaining about about Republicans exposing the fraud and waste in Minnesota.
Yeah,
There's $9 billion that's gone in Minnesota
it's
that went
insane.
to these daycare facilities
That's
with
insane.
no kids in them.
That's insane.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
it was exposed by an independent YouTuber,
and
not
and
CNN, MSNBC, none of them.
that's like me. That's like me, you, and James. Just like me. This is Eric. Like me, you, and James opening up a daycare center, right, and having no kids in it, and collecting money off the government.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
daycare for Laring.
And then when a father comes by with his kids, oh, we're not taking any kids.
Sorry,
Like,
We're not
somebody
already
take them
full.
open.
in.
Go away.
Yeah,
Already
those
full, man.
we're
Got
already
enough
full.
kids.
and hit it. And
I mean,
hit it.
it's amazing how they got away with that for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, and it's kind of crazy on the state and the government's part that they never checked in on these people to make sure that they were held up to standards and
Right.
that these kids were being taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happened. And there's some coincidences because Minnesota's governor said he's not running for re-election when
Yep.
when this fraud came out.
You know, when I heard that, James, I think what my brain instantly thought was he's getting paid. He was getting a payday for it.
Yeah, he was.
I wouldn't be surprised.
£10
Because
in.
he's the only one that holds enough power to be like, yeah, they're up to standard, everything is going good. Because not only that, but their city and their state and their city have a law where they have to legally make sure they're up to standard on health codes, fire safety, and it was not done.
Yeah, and I think it was the mayor of Minneapolis or the Minnesota's legislature. They're challenging ICE's authority.
Yeah, good luck with that
They're
one.
challenging it.
Good luck. That
Yeah,
man
good
will be
luck.
getting arrested.
Well, let me tell
Yeah,
you, I don't want to. You know something, dog. You know, when you guys talk about stuff, I let the investigation play out. You know what I'm saying? If they're challenging, you know, I let the investigation play out. I don't know
Oh,
if
of course.
I don't, yeah. Oh,
You
but
gotta let it play out because there's gonna be a lot more to the investigation
yep,
than meets the eye.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I could turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, no, I only robbed the state or the government of $90 billion," right? I could say that, but behind the scenes, I'm not. I don't have any kids. I don't have any teachers. I don't have any health codes. I don't have anything for the fire department saying that they were validating my codes. So all that is going to show up in the investigation. You know what I mean?
yep.
oh yeah,
And that's a lot of federal charges right there, dude.
Well, and that's and for that daycare center, that's a lot of money too. Also, I mean,
yeah,
what was that, $9 billion?
yeah. $9 billion that we know of.
Yeah,
But what
I-
also should be done in this case is whoever wrote the checks should be getting um some charges as well because they weren't checking in to make sure it was an actual facility.
Right.
So I
yeah.
think somebody within the government also has something to do with it as well.
Well,
But
they should.
these politicians, they'll probably get a raise out of it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, give me. I need a 25. I need a 20. I need $100 raise.
You know,
To get
it's
rid of-
funny. I joke around with the
Nah.
people who are responsible for the Durfee school flood. Yeah, when
About
the
the
new Durfee
14.
school got flooded, I joked around, and CJ Berry has as well, where we're like, well, they're the people who did it. They're not going to be held accountable. They're going to get raises out of it.
Of
Hey,
course.
what about the money that was passed through for the electric bill?
Oh my
Oh
god!
yeah, still talking about that
Yeah, the
$1,400.
That's another
delivery
one.
fee. That's larger than the actual bill.
And you
Yeah.
see, with what me and James and you yourself, Dave, have been
Yeah.
talking about with the water, the electric, the sewer, the schools,
Yeah.
the waterfront, and now you understand why everything is so high. It's because he doesn't have any money in his back pocket to be able to put new things and to clean up the city.
Nope.
But we should be able to. The budget keeps going up every year.
Right, and then we also get the federal budget too.
Yeah.
Right. And the ARPA funds that Coogan of course wasted.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was like that was a wow, that blew my mind when he
Well,
raised
he
it.
only wasted it towards the end because
Mhm.
how these ARPA funds worked was that the federal government told all these mayors and governors, basically told them, hey, you're gonna spend the money like this, like what we tell you on pipeline sewers. We're gonna tell you to do that with the ARPA funds. But when the ARPA funds are close to expiring, the feds didn't tell any of these people how to spend it. So now
Right.
people like Paul Coogan,
Pocketing
Mitchell,
it.
New Bedford, now they're like, "Ooh, I wonder how we're gonna blow through this time."
Yeah.
Half of the time they pocket it.
Right.
So what's
Well, they
going on? So what else is going on with
Or
more
they
Healy
spend it
too?
on stupid crap like the Route 79 project that Coogan keeps saying, "Oh, this is gonna save our city.
not
Tourists are
gonna
gonna
do
come
anything.
here."
It's not gonna do anything, buddy. Not with
Like,
people walking around with machetes and stupid shit.
I was gonna say, number one, who the hell is gonna move to the city with our abysmal crime rate? And two, we all know what's gonna happen with these market rate apartments. We all know what's gonna happen. They
Oh,
want to put illegals in it.
well,
Yeah.
not only that, James, is these elite so-called they're not going to be paying rent. They're not going to be paying anything. So guess who's going to be paying for it all? We are.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
It's gonna come out of taxpayers'
And
pocket.
then it's going to go from there, and it's going to go right into Mr. Mayor's pocket.
Hey, but I'm
Yep.
gonna tell. I'm gonna. And
Farm
I'm.
boy.
But I'm going to tell you though that probably not only the mayor, Governor Moore Healy's going to get a cut out of this.
Of
Okay,
course he
and
will.
if any illegal if any illegals go to Mayor Boston where Mayor Wu, she's going to get a cut out of it. So I'll bet you any money that Mayor Wu, Moore Healy, um, and some of the and Coogan, I'll bet they're going to get a cut out of this. Watch, I'm
And
going to
not
tell you.
only Wu would, she's also raising the property taxes in Boston like 13%.
Is she going under
She raised
Nantucket
it that
too?
much in Boston and claims, "Oh, I have no choice but to raise it by that much. I have no choice.
Yeah,
Prop two and a half is leaving me no choice."
they're all jerks. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
They know what they're doing. They just want the payday, and they just want Democrats to look at them and be like, "Oh my God, they're so good," which I don't, I really
yeah,
don't get, dude, because these Democrats don't understand that they have to live the same way we do, whether you're Republican, Democrat, or you're neutral. You
Right.
all live the same.
yeah.
Right. And some people think I'm right wing when I'm saying this. No, I'm a
You're not.
liberal.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm a
You,
moderate liberal.
it's
whatever you are, you have to live the same as everybody else. You know what
Right,
I mean?
exactly.
So, I mean, you can do other things that you like to do and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like rent. I'm talking about paying bills like electric, water, sewer. Like you guys
Insurance.
all pay a shitload of money for what?
Yeah,
You
they
know what I
pay
mean?
all
They
these
tax the shit out of
taxes
it,
and they pay all these taxes and are they getting anything out of it? No,
nope.
of course not.
And we're
They're
not
not
getting
getting
anything out
anything
of.
out of it.
We're not getting shit out of it, and it's really
No,
starting
we're
to piss
not.
me off.
The illegals are though.
Yeah, they get everything for free. They get a BlackBerry phone. They get food. They get a place to shit. They get a place to
Prepaid
shower.
debit cards.
Yep.
Oh, wait a second. We're getting $2,000. Don't forget about that one.
2,000.
Watch that be taxed.
No, that's not going to
Yeah,
be
you know
taxed.
what? Just like the last stimulus checks, which they told us was taxable income right before tax season.
But this
Yep.
is dividend. This is dividends, Chuck. This is dividends.
You
That's
know,
different.
Yeah,
it would be
Yeah.
funny as shit if it was tax day. You know it would be.
yeah. Can you imagine?
We'd all be on this show the next day after we get those things, and we'd be talking about how taxed they were.
Hey, look
Yep.
at yo. Hey, look at that $2,000 is going to get me. That $2,000 is going to I'm uh, buy my wife a new table set for her house, right? Uh, you know, uh, and a lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
You better
and pay a lot of the bills.
you better play the lottery and win it.
Well,
yeah. Play the Powerball or something.
hey, no, I'm better off going to the casino.
Yeah, you are.
Oh
Hey,
You can
boy.
just sit there and play and play and play until you
hey,
hit
let me
the bank.
look.
Well,
Well,
you know what? Dave would if Fall River got their casino.
Yeah, that's not
well,
gonna happen. He's
well.
too worried about the waterfront.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you about a casino that I went. Okay, I went to a casino. It was Foxwoods one time, right? And I'll say it. I don't care. And I went there. It was my first time. It was Foxwoods. I went inside. I looked around, and I was like, "Wow!" I says, "Holy mackerel!" I said, "This place is big." So there was a lady sitting down at the end, and I asked her. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I sit on the other side?" She goes, no problem. Go ahead." I says, "How long you been?" I asked her. I said, "How long you been on this machine?" She says, man, God." I says, "I've been on this machine since this morning." I said, "Wow." I said, "You spend that much money?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "You must be broke by now." She goes, "I got some. I says, "Well," I says, "How come you don't switch another machine?" She says, she said, "This machine, I got a feeling it's lucky." So what I did was I sat on the other side of her, the next machine over. So I was looking at and so I pulled out like $20 out of my pocket, and all of a sudden, right off the bat, I hit $2,750 in one shot. Okay. The bell went off. I stood there. The lady looked at me. She was pissed. She was mad.
She had the wrong machine.
Yeah. So
I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, playing the same machine.
she's like, she says, "How'd you hit that?" I says, "I don't know." I said, "Well, I mean, I picked a machine,
I
so I
closed
mean,
my eyes and hit the button.
and all I did, and all I heard was ding, 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 ding. I was like jumping up and down, so happy and everything. So I didn't leave that spot. And the lady came over. She goes, "Oh," she says, "Is this your winnings?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Let me take a look." She said, $2,750. I goes, "Yeah." She says, "How much you want to pay in taxes?" I
Uh,
said, I said, "Look." Look. I says, I'll pay $100 in taxes. So I gave her
oh,
$100.
you know what's terrible with that? If you win anything over $1,000, federal takes 24%,
Yeah, it's bullshit.
just
Yeah.
like that.
So
And if you win 600 or more in mass, state takes 5%.
Yep,
Isn't that terrible?
that's
it's
yeah.
insane.
It is. It is. It's insane. So you know that casino, James, that's in Tiverton right now.
Yeah, Bollies. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I know about that.
that casino was in Newport. So what I did was I said I had to dish out $100 for taxes. So good. I went down to Newport where that casino was. I picked a $5 machine. I put $5 in it, and I hit $700. And I was like, I got my $100 back and then some. So and another $700. I said, "No, this money right here is going to pay my bills and everything, and pay some of my rent, and then I'll have some and to go buy some things that clothes that I need. So that's what I did with the money. I
Yeah,
went out to
700 back. Yeah, back then.
yeah, I went out.
Back then, that could do a lot for you.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Now
So
they need to give us a shitload of money to make it do anything with all the taxes we get taken out and all
Oh
the
my
bills.
God.
if you're a gambler and if you go to casino and you're gonna keep trying to hit the same machine and try play the same machine expecting to hit on it, that's like voting in the same politician again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just hoping it'll work out.
Yeah, just hoping it would work out, but it did.
And that's
So
the sad part. That's what the casinos want you to do. Because the more and more and more you do that, the more and more money they get.
Yeah, that's literally how they make their money.
They rig
yeah.
the crap out of those things.
Well, you gotta know if you're smart, okay, if you're smart, you go to the machine and you look, and the minute you walk in and you're looking at, okay, geez, this guy here must have been here for like, all morning and on the same machine and did not hit nothing. So I'm wondering if that other machine on the opposite side of him is a big win. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. You can't
And that's another thing. You can't go to the same machine that somebody won like $2,400 on, because next thing you know,
Right.
you'll be sitting there the rest of the freaking afternoon scratching your head.
And if you're playing blackjack, you can't count the dealer's cards. If
No.
you do, you get thrown out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't. But I play slot machines. I don't play blackjack. I don't
I don't
play.
do none of that shit either, because they rig the crap out of it if you start winning by accident.
They always rig it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I only
Otherwise, it would be out of business.
yeah.
I'd be putting them out of business real quick.
Yeah, if you start winning like chips and stuff, even the tables that they have over there, like the roller dice table over there, they have.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
if you start hitting like maybe a 7, maybe a 10, and you start winning chips and stuff, boom, then they start throwing, then they start rigging that too. So
Oh yeah, they'll rig it all.
of course, yeah, absolutely. So what we got on Sheriff?
Did you guys hear that Alan Sylvia moved his office?
Yep.
Yeah.
To City Hall. Yeah, he moved in City Hall. Yeah.
Hey, they're moving all the shit bags to City Hall.
Why did he move his office there?
I don't know why.
Like seriously, what was wrong with this other office?
Too small, maybe.
No,
Too small.
no, that office was big over there.
Hey, listen, it can only get bigger when you got a stupid mayor like we do.
Oh my god.
I've been in
Yeah,
Alan
and Michael
Sylvia's-
Rodriguez is also in government center.
Yep. It's all got to do with politics.
Yeah,
Right, of course.
Yeah.
They all want the bigger office, but they can't handle the big boy shit.
Nope.
That's
And I heard there's someone that's going to be running against Alan Sylvia. I don't know what the person's name is.
I'll have to look into it.
But there is someone running against him.
No kidding.
Yep. And why he should go? I don't know if you guys remember. He ended up voting against housing preference for veterans.
Yeah,
He
I saw
voted
that.
against that. And he
Which
himself
really-
is a veteran.
It really pisses me off because Boomer's a veteran, I'm a veteran, and a couple other people I know are veterans. And the fact that they can't take care of their own people first really
Right.
pisses me off,
But no, we want to take over some island in the Arctic in the Arctic Bay than actually fixing
Whoa.
our nation.
James, the only thing that's good about taking that is to put the illegals there. Throw them on an island.
Put the illegals on all in one island. You know what I'm saying?
Or you could put them on a ship and sail it away. I'll pull the anchor for you.
It's amazing how much Allen approved illegal funding.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and
All these states are
he was
doing
one
it.
of the many people who voted on that $425 million quote unquote emergency shelter plan.
Yeah, which is all
And it
money.
turns out illegals have preference.
So part of me feels like we get taxed so much from federal standpoint because they're throwing all that money into the illegals when they should be throwing it into ICE and other police departments. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
What about the fire department?
Yeah, the fire department gets a shitload. But the problem is these mayors thrown into anything else but the emergency personnel.
Right. And Dave saw Alan Sylvia one day and he questioned, why did you approve that $425 million shelter plan?
Yeah.
And Dave, didn't you tell me he said, oh, it's to help out the homeless?
Yeah.
Which is
Get the
bullshit.
hell out of here. That's bullshit. You know damn well that went to the illegals.
Oh, of course.
And then I questioned him another time. And he says, "Oh, he says I don't know why they're attacking us for."
Yeah, I don't know why they're attacking.
Oh,
And
sure, they don't
you
know.
again, that falls under the category of what I said. You want a big boy office, but you can't handle big boy shit.
No,
Right.
but they look at these politicians, they need to put on their big boy pants.
They don't have any. They have little
They
girl
don't have
pants.
any. That's the thing.
They shop in the little boys section.
Politicians. Oh my God.
It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
So that means
I mean, look what Coogan did to his cousin Stephen Long. He had Stephen appointed to a housing authority job.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. I wish you could point me to one. No, I had to work my ass off to get a job with the state.
It's all family. It's all family. That's why.
It's bullshit. I wouldn't want to be his family anyways.
And-
I'd have to go shop in the little boys section.
And one thing about the housing authority, their pension systems for their workers, it's in the city of Fall River's pension system.
Yeah, it's no
but it's
longer
a federal housing authority.
no longer with the state. You know
Like
why?
why is the housing authority's pensions in the city of Fall Rivers?
Because then dipshit Paul Coogan would have to give the state. Would have to give. Yeah, he would have to give the state a certain percent of money to be able to keep those pensions rolling.
Right.
He's a dumbass.
Yeah, he is.
Because now, guess what? All of our shit gets taxed higher because we gotta help pay for the electric and everything else around the city. Oh, we gotta help pay for our city employees so that way they can have their own freaking pensions. Like, you don't think about this shit?
We have to pay for the windmill scheme that's not working.
Oh, we gotta pay for the waterfront.
The waterfront, yeah. What about the Flint and stuff? What about Cookish Street? What about the rest of the city?
No kidding. What about the rest of us? We ain't
Yeah.
getting shit for nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
yeah, so
No, they only care for Beacon Hill, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket. That's all they care about.
so we got Nantucket rents coming down here too, also.
Yeah,
Yup.
that's what Coogan calls his market rate rents. Nantucket rents.
This
Yeah.
guy's such a freaking clown.
Hey, yeah, he is. He's an ass. What do you want? He is
He's
a
a
clown.
jerk.
I mean,
Jackass, you know?
look how he was with this one of his debates against Sam Sutter when Sam wanted affordable housing. Coogan said, I don't know what Sam is talking about. You can't have affordable housing.
You
You
know
can't
what
just
else he
replace
was
everything
doing?
with affordable housing. No one will get money out of it.
You know
Yeah.
what else he was doing to Sam? He was also stuttering during that shit because he knew he was in the trash can.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Dude's in the
Sam said
dump. That's where he belongs. He can't even keep his
every
freaking
time
clown
he
house
gets
clean.
every time he gets stumped. Oh, I don't know what this guy's talking about.
He has to go back to his notes. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
man,
it's
Paul
better
Why
than
Coogan.
an
the
hour.
hell does he have that?
Man,
Because
Paul
he doesn't
Coogan.
want to be wrong. He knows he's a dipshit.
Yeah, man, Paul Coogan.
It's
yeah.
like what happened, Coogan? I thought you knew everything.
Coogan
Nope.
doesn't do.
But
man,
no,
Paul
he had
Coogan
to bring
don't
his
know
damn
nothing.
binder with him.
You
Yeah,
could
he
put a
doesn't
piece
know
of
nothing.
paper in front of him and he still won't know how to read it.
Yeah. But
And you know what? His staffers probably wrote all of that for him.
That's wrong. The numbers don't say that. Screw the numbers, you freak.
Oh yeah. What about
Yeah, it's probably his
what,
staffers that did that.
what about the crime statistics and stuff? Oh, I got crime statistics. I got federal crime statistics.
City of Fall River.
The city of Fall River. Crime is down.
There's no new crime here. Oh,
Yeah.
the city couldn't be any better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can walk around at night.
Well, let him walk around at nighttime and see what goes on.
I get his ass kicked as soon as he stepped out.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you this, guys. I've been around. I walked around at night over here on Pleasant Street and Pleasant Street. I walked around at night, and you know something? I've seen Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what I've seen. I've seen cops flying up and down Pleasant Street. Okay, I've seen I and I've seen cars go through red lights, and I've seen what else?
People
And a
get
lot of
jumped.
and people fighting on the street. I walk by
Yep.
people's houses, and I can hear all kinds of domestic violence going on in people's houses
Yep.
and all and
Hey,
stuff. You
hey,
know.
Dave. Just the other day, I was near Chestnut Street. I saw a girl outside smoking out of a crack pipe
No.
in broad daylight. Broad
Of
Wow.
daylight.
course.
And that's the city of Fall River for you.
Yeah, these people clearly don't care.
City of Fall River is nothing but crackheads. What do you want? They even they're even smoking crack inside the bus terminal.
Yeah, I know it's getting
Look,
better
look
over
at
there.
Women's
look,
bathroom,
look,
then men's bathroom.
look at that aid worker for Moore Healy that was just arrested over cocaine
Cocaine.
possession.
Oh,
Yeah, the
him?
cocaine.
Yeah.
He couldn't stand her shit enough, so he had to get high when he was working with her.
Oh man. Anyway,
Yeah.
hey, look,
Oh,
you know
man.
something? Let me tell you something. If I was working with Moore Healy, I'd be smoking marijuana.
I quit the first day.
Oh, and the best part about that guy, not only was he arrested for that cocaine possession, but he was also getting paid, quote unquote, mistakenly paid over $31,000 in unused vacation time.
Wasn't
Wow.
he also selling drugs too?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
I
about
thought
that.
I heard he was selling drugs as well.
Well, there was drugs being delivered to his office.
I wouldn't
Actually,
be sur-
and they said it accidentally. The cocaine got delivered to Governor Healy's office, which is, I mean, which is, I think that's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
because you know damn well she's sniffing that shit with all the taxes and shit that
come
we're
on,
paying.
and she's worried about Trump taking the food stamps away and everything. And so why don't you sell it? Well, if she's got cocaine in her office, why don't you sell the cocaine and make up the
And
money?
and Dave, wait, Dave, it's not just Healy that sued the Trump administration for that SNAP conundrum. It was like 30 other states that sued the Trump administration because of SNAP benefits not going through during the shutdown.
Yeah, and they were probably all
Who
smoking crack
shut
too.
down the government? Who shut it down?
Was it? I'm trying to think of his name. It wasn't Trump. Was it Trump that shut it down? No, it couldn't be.
No, Democrats did. They
did
voted to
once.
shut the
They shut
government
it-
down
Yeah,
because of
they
the
shut it
expiring
down.
ACA subsidies.
Yeah,
Yeah, they all shut it down because they couldn't agree.
yeah. So
No,
they couldn't.
they couldn't agree. Although the
Oh.
Democrats claimed the Republicans weren't negotiating at all, which I don't know how true that is.
Which is bogus because when I looked it up, all the Democrats said no. There was only one Republican that said no, but he dropped out later on because he didn't want to get fucked up for it.
Yep.
So then they came back and they all ended up agreeing because everybody got together and was like, "Shit, these people aren't doing so well without us. So I think we should agree," and they all agreed. Which was
Yeah, so now they
it was
did.
crazy. It was
Yeah,
stupid
it was.
because they all knew that we knew the Democrats were shutting us down.
And they did. They shut
Yeah.
it down.
So and Governor Moore Healy, she was really upset. So I said, well, then all the cocaine that she has, why don't she start selling it so she can subsidize the money and
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the cocaine from Venezuela.
well, I'm gonna speaking about Venezuela, okay, I understand people up in the air about that. You know what I'm saying, but hear me out. For what I heard about Venezuela, okay, if Russia was Venezuela was buying oil off of
I got something on that too.
Actually,
Venezuela was, and Russia was selling Venezuela $30 a barrel of oil, that was a ripoff. So that's why Trump said, okay, that's why Trump took over all the oil, and and now giving Venezuela $68 a barrel, right, instead of $30 a barrel. So Venezuela is getting a little bit more than Russia was actually giving them. So I mean, I think, and plus the United States were going to take a cut, so which is fair. So it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation. So that's my opinion. I'd like to hear your opinion.
Yeah,
All right.
not really. And plus, those numbers really didn't make too much sense. But even if Russia's selling oil to Venezuela, I don't think we should have gotten involved with that. I don't think we should have gotten involved because Trump campaigned to be more America first and actually put us, his own citizens, first. This completely violated his whole America First campaign.
All right. So what I heard,
Okay, let's listen to hit
James. That was a good point, James. But what I heard from sources was that China and Iran get all their well, almost all their oil from Venezuela's reserves. So China gets 70% of oil because without that oil, they wouldn't be able to run all the electrics, all the AI, all the shit that they have there in their country. It wouldn't be running. And then Iran also gets it to be able to run a lot of shit in their country as well. So without those oil reserves, both of those countries aren't going to do shit. So did Trump involve himself in something to get the oils to stop the oil from going to China and Iran, or did he not know about it because of the Russia thing? That's my
I mean,
question.
I would imagine he must have known something because, P. Hegseth has been advising him a lot about this stuff. But
Mm,
Iran actually has oil reserves of their own, so
right.
I don't know if that makes too much sense with Iran. But
I mean,
China that does make sense though because China mostly gets their oil from other
I
countries.
think I think personally, I think Iran uses that oil from Venezuela to keep their backups running because I think they might go through a lot of the oil that they try and tell people they don't go through. There's got to be something behind the scenes that we're not seeing, maybe. But I know for sure that they definitely do get oil from Venezuela. But I don't know. It seems like a whole mind game.
I know, and I heard Venezuela has the largest oil reserve on Earth,
Oh,
but
they
it's really
do.
hard to refine it
Yeah.
because
No,
there's
they
some
they
oil executives saying to Trump, "Look, dude, it's not only is it gonna be hard for us to refine all of this, but we're probably not gonna make a profit out of this because it costs so much money and resources to refine all this crude oil in Venezuela."
Well,
right.
check this out. And the oil boat I think, was going to Russia, and I think Putin turned around and told Trump, "Please don't touch my boat." Trump says, "I'm going to take it anyway." He said, "I'm going to take it anyway." So he took. So he sent in. He sent. I think he sent in a boat, and I guess
Was it the
he
Coast Guard or the Navy?
I think it was the Coast Guard he sent in, and he intercepted the oil boat before it got to Russia, and turned that whole entire boat back, and brought it right back to where it started from again.
Oh
So
yeah, and that's crazy though too because the Coast Guard, when they get a boat, they turn that boat upside down and they search the hell out of that shit. So if they found anything but oil on that shit, they're screwed.
yeah, so he turned that whole they turned that whole boat around, and the whole boat went right back to the port that got launched out of. I was like,
Wow,
holy shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but
that's
hey, you know
insane.
what? Hey, I mean, some people, I mean, Venezuela, they were under a dictatorship for a very long time. Okay.
Oh, I understand, especially the Hugo Chavez years.
Oh, and he and the president over there was robbing the people over there. I mean, how would you like to live in Venezuela, being told when to come in, when to leave. Don't keep your business open too long. Keep it open until about 3 o'clock because electricity and everything, right?
Yeah,
And
why don't you tell that to the far lefty communists here that want communism here?
I
yeah,
know it's insane. Hey, you know what I said to somebody the other day about that? They uh they said, "Oh, communism is so much better than what we live in now." I said, "You know what? I'd pay you any amount of money to go to a country that has communism, and I want you to stay there for a whole year." They're like,
Right.
what do you mean?" They're sitting there stuttering. I said, "You have to dress the same. You have to act the same. You need to work the same job. Would you be able to do that?" They sat there. They shit themselves, and they're like, "No."
Yeah,
I said, "All
yeah,
right then. So stop wishing for that shit."
right. Yeah, I mean, send them to Cuba, North Korea, Laos.
yeah, and
China's bad too because did you hear about that little girl that had a Bible a long time ago? Actually, I don't think it was China.
I
It,
think that was North Korea. I'm
North
pretty
Korea.
sure.
She had a Bible, and they told her that she couldn't believe in that, and they weren't allowing her to read it. So they took it away and they give her life in prison.
Yeah, that's because North Korea is an atheist state,
Freaking nuts!
which is pretty rich though, because the regime basically treats people like Kim Jong Un, Kim Jong Il, and Kim Il Sung as literal gods.
Yeah, I understand that part. And I'm not going to take that away from anybody because that's not how I am. But if somebody has their own belief, then I really think you should, in my personal thought, I really think that person should be allowed to believe what they believe.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah.
You know? And the fact that people want communism is freaking insane, man.
why would you
Like, they
want
have
I
no
know, it's
communism?
idea.
amazing.
I ask them all the time, what's the definition of communism? And they can't even give me
And they
one good
can't
answer.
explain it. They can't.
It's insane.
Yeah, it is. And
Yeah.
and get back to Trump. Trump, the president's of Venezuela, his wife, because she's the one that took over Venezuela,
Yeah.
and so Trump told her, okay. So Trump told her, "Look, you know what? You're gonna do what the United States tells you to do, okay? And she goes, she said, you're going to do the right, Trump told her, you're going to do the right thing, or you're going to end up in jail too. And so she turned around and said, look, she says, all right, I'll do what the United States tells me to do. We'll help each other. And he said, that's what I like to hear.
All right. So
Here
the
we
only
go. America
disagreement.
trying to be the world's police force. Now, this is my problem with the whole Venezuela thing. Yeah, Maduro's gone, and I agree, he was a bad guy, but now that he's gone, who's gonna take over after him?
But
Who's gonna take over after him? Is it gonna be another pro Maduro government member who's gonna be even worse than him? Because that could happen.
Yep.
I
well,
mean, history has repeated that a lot.
All it takes is for one good scumbag to come in there, and next thing you know, you got a shitload of problems going on again.
Right.
well, well,
You got people like Augusto Pinochet in Chile. He
Yeah,
ruled as a dictator for a long time.
he's a douche.
And
well,
people like Francisco Franco of Spain, the
And you
Kim
know
Il
what I
Sung,
found out?
Kim Jong Un.
A lot of these people that are in there doing these things are doing it for the money and the power.
Right.
Trump is what Trump is doing. Okay, Trump told the people of Venezuela, well, you guys are gonna have a choice. Okay, you guys are gonna be free. You guys are gonna choose your own leadership. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm only here to help you. Okay, for now, and then once you guys chose your own leadership, and you guys could, then you guys are going to be on your own after.
Yeah, what I think they should do in these foreign countries like that, if they have a problem like this, is they should put it up for a vote, like we do.
Yeah,
Put it up for a vote. See what people want to do. See where they want to be.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, ideally that's supposed to be the case, but unfortunately, some places democracy just doesn't work.
Yeah, because
No
it's all
matter how hard we
corrupt.
try.
It's all corrupt. They only want one person in, and if they don't get
Right.
that, then they stop playing the games.
well,
Right,
now
exactly.
that now that the United States is handling all the oil now, so I mean,
Which
now,
I don't agree with.
well, now,
Well,
well, that's fine. No, I respect your opinion. And no, that's why the United States is handling the oil. You know what I'm saying? So that way Venezuela can get can also get a share out of it too. You know what I'm saying? Instead of paying
Dave, they're not gonna get a share out of this.
I mean, me personally, I kind of see where Trump's coming from, but at the same time, you can't do that, man. Not
Right.
one country cannot just control all the oil for everybody.
Right,
It's
exactly.
kind of ridiculous because look, China needs that oil to survive. They need it to survive on almost everything. Iran is a poor country that really needs the oil as well, and I guarantee you that Venezuela was giving it to them for a decent price, and now we're gonna tax the shit out of it to get extra money. So it's just it's the pros and the cons.
China is not getting. China is not getting any of it. Either is Russia. I mean, both of those countries. Even China, the president of China, he is mad. He is really upset, and so is Vladimir Putin too.
Well, I don't get why Putin's complaining. He has one of the largest oil reserves in the world.
Yeah, he has nothing to complain about.
Yeah, Russia's got plenty of oil.
Yeah,
they can't even win a war for crying out loud. So he should just shut his mouth while he's at it.
That's funny. World's largest country, and they can't even win a freaking war against Ukraine.
Well, not only that, what was even worse about that, James, and I know you know about it, they had freaking kids with guns.
Yep.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and Vladimir Putin even summoned like 20,000 North Korean soldiers to help out. 20,000 North Korean soldiers to help out in that war.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It is.
It really is.
This world is, I don't know. It's not like what it used to be at all.
No.
I think, from my opinion, man, this world is not. You're right. It's not the same like it was when we were growing up. I mean, this whole entire thing changed quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, and when Trump got elected again, I was like, all right, what, fine. At least he'll be America first and actually wants to be a diplomat and not take areas over. Boy, am I wrong. He took over Venezuela, which I don't think he should have done. I'm a very pro-America first guy. He wants to take over Greenland, which he has no claim to, by the way. That's been part of Denmark since like the 1200s.
Oh, he said he's going to take over Greenland.
Well, you know what? He's not, because Greenland isn't his.
What I'm gonna say is, what the hell does Greenland have that you don't have?
Greenland has
actually oil. He wants the minerals there. There's tons and tons of minerals in Greenland that he wants to personally exploit. And
this is ridiculous.
And he also claims that, Denmark can't defend Greenland and Russia and China is going to take over Greenland. But actually, Denmark can, because Denmark is a NATO nation. So when someone attacks a NATO state, all of the other NATO members have to come in and defend that other NATO country.
That's right.
And you know what happens to the U.S. if they take them over? they will no longer have NATO contract, and guess what? We'll have to fight everything for
Yeah,
ourselves.
we'll literally have to fight the entirety of NATO just to keep an island that isn't ours.
And that's another thing, though. I believe it's in the NATO contract that if any country were to fight another country, they would have to have an agreement with the whole NATO thing. Is that true?
I'm
They
pretty
would- they
sure it
would
is.
they would have to go back and be like, okay, I want to take over Venezuela. What do you guys think about it? I have a feeling that that's in place, but I'm not too certain. Like I didn't get enough research on it.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Because it's like you're working as a team, so it would be like a
R-
respect kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Well, he said he's not giving up on Greenland.
Well, I think he's an idiot for that, and he's exposing himself as a war hawk, which I suspected he was for years.
Yeah,
And you know what? That's going to backfire horribly on JD Vance, and that we all know he wants to run for president in 2028. That's going to really mess up his chances.
right.
So I don't know what Donald's thinking with this. I really don't know.
I think he needs to go talk to a therapist about all of his stress lately.
I mean, this just screams Iraq and Afghanistan all over again.
Nah, it really does.
We take them over. We try to nation build them, but it just doesn't work. Trillions of dollars are gone, and American soldiers lose their lives.
Like, did Trump even see what happened with Ukraine and Russia? Like, Russia tried to take over Ukraine to make them all one again, and Ukraine did not want anything in it, and their own president was fighting to save them. Like, do you not see this crap? And now you want to try and start another war? Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, there's something really wrong with this guy. And mind you, he's going to be the exact same age as Biden was when he left office.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't allow anybody over that age.
Hey, look, I want to remind everyone again, I'm unenrolled, so you guys can talk about whatever you need to talk about.
I know, Dave.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's starting to remind me of Putin, man. Oh, what are you gonna do today? Oh, I'm gonna take over Ukraine. That sounds like a great day. Stupid.
Right.
Okay.
And I think Ukraine is still at war too. I think.
Yep, they still are.
Oh. And what about what about Gaza and Israel? Are they still at war?
So there's still a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas, but I heard that ceasefire is going to break soon, and
Yeah.
fighting might resume again.
Eventually, I think they were trying to come
Oh my
to a
God.
deal, possibly, but I don't think it's going too well.
It's a mess.
Well, yeah, I heard there was supposed to be phase 3 of it.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be agreed on, but yeah, that's not.
They're not.
It looks like that's not going to
compromising.
get agreed on.
No.
Yeah, they're not compromising over shit. It's like they're talking, but they're not getting anywhere. So what's the point of even talking, bro? Like,
I mean,
Well, I
throw
mean,
the white
well-
flags and leave peacefully. Like, what the hell are you guys doing, man?
Well, I mean, Hamas is a terrorist organization.
I
Israel's
know.
prime minister is trying to wipe out all Gazans living in Gaza.
You know,
No,
if Trump was smart, he would put his 2 cents into it and try and end these wars
yeah.
and try
Yeah,
to create
you would
peace. Like that's something like, okay, if you guys don't end this war between both of you guys, I'm gonna step in. I would agree there. And as far as okay, if you guys don't end this war, I'm gonna step in to stop it because we're supposed to be living peacefully. I get that. If you go there and you do what you have to do, I get that. But don't go blowing the shit out of a country just to arrest somebody and take their oil.
Right.
That just sounds stupid, man.
It really does.
Yeah, but God, but I mean, this how many peace treaties that they went through so far over there?
I
Uh,
don't know, probably a shitload. They just keep ripping them up.
Yeah. Well,
well,
yeah.
well, Israel has like 5 or 6 with some nations, like Egypt, Jordan, United
Yeah.
Arab Emirates, Bahrain,
They just keep breaking
Morocco's
them.
another Sudan.
They
Yep.
just keep breaking them. You know.
Well, they're only well, Israel's breaking. Well, they're constantly breaking ceasefires with in that Gaza war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous because they could have ended this war already, but terrorist organizations. What are
They
you
don't
gonna
want
do?
to.
Well, it's both sides are breaking, and Hamas is a clear terrorist organization that should be denounced.
Yeah,
That the
they're
Well,
far
all a bunch
left,
of
that a
clowns.
lot of far lefties keep celebrating with.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they're celebrating that. That's like
You, you,
insane
you, know,
shit, man.
you know
amen.
why I think it is because they see online that they want to be they want Palestine to be free, but they still support Hamas as an organization.
Yeah, but you can't you can't go for bold things like that. That's
Yeah, you
insane, man.
can't.
You got to be clear on what you want. You can't really just be like, okay, I want this, but I want that. Like it doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
Dave, what's your take on that?
Uh, uh, on a Hamas thing,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that my what my opinion on that. I think that Hamas. I think that President Trump should back away from Israel. That's my take on it.
all right.
And
Well,
so that's it.
yeah. I mean, look how much money we keep sending to their government
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah,
And I
I mean,
think
it's billions upon billions of dollars each year.
I think I think President Trump should back out of that. If they keep breaking the peace treaties like that, no,
yeah,
I think President Trump should back out of that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that's
It's
my
gonna
opinion. Because
get messy.
because I know if I was in President Trump's shoes and and I was talking about peace treaties and and if Hamas, Israel, they keep breaking them, you know what I would say? Look, you know what? I would tell Netanyahu's, look, I'm backing out of this, okay? Because the reason why I'm backing out is because I put so many peace treaties in. You guys, you guys keep breaking them. Hamas, you guys, and and the war's going to continue over here, and I just don't want no part of it. And I would actually back out, and that's it. And I would withdraw my contract with Israel.
Right.
Right. But then when you do that, people will say you're anti-Semitic for doing that.
You can call me
It's
anti-Semitic all you
ridiculous
want.
with these people. It really is.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
people don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. They don't even know what
Nope.
they want anymore. It's insane.
Yeah, so you can call me anti-Semitic, but you know what? I'm doing the right thing because my press release will be like, I've been dealing with Israel for a very long time. I've been dealing with Gaza too for a very long time, and I've been dealing with these two guys arguing, fighting. I've been making peace deals. They keep breaking them and breaking them, and you know what? I withdraw my contract, and and push away, and Israel will not ever get any more money or any more guns or planes from us again.
That's the only time they would ever listen to us is if we cut financial military aid to them. That's the only time they'll ever listen.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
because then they stop begging us to
Because
come
Right?
back.
it's Netanyahu's fault. Okay, it's not. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't want. He's a war hog. Okay, he is. That man. That man's wanted in how many states?
Oh,
And
he's wanted in quite a few.
and they still haven't arrested him yet. So I mean, and oh, man,
They can't arrest him if he doesn't go there. So
well, I mean, They should arrest him. Look what he's doing to Gaza. Okay, and look what Israel's doing to
Yeah.
Gaza. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. I
And,
mean, peace
and
deal.
originally people support him because of how terrible the October 7th attack was.
Yeah,
You know, that 1,400 people there died.
yeah, of
course.
course. Yeah,
Yeah, October 7th was bad, and we were on his side, but now a few years later, and like 80,000 Gazan civilians are pretty much confirmed to have died. It's like, yeah, this is a literal genocide.
yeah.
That's how
I mean,
life
come
is
on, look at
nowadays.
like kids, Christians. You know,
Yeah,
half of the Palestinians over there, Palestinians, right? Am I saying it right? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Palestinians, yeah.
So half of the Palestinians over there, some of them are Christians over there. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, there are Christians there. Yeah, especially in the West Bank.
Yeah.
They're all hiding it though. That's the thing. And if they get caught, they're screwed.
No, but it's not the idea of getting caught.
Actually, I don't know about that. I think that. Well, I don't know about that because there was actually a Catholic church in I think it was Gaza City or
Oh, yeah?
Khan Yunis, and it was literally out in the open and nothing happened to it.
Well, maybe they're starting to get open with that stuff now, which is
Yeah.
great. I like to see that.
Yeah, but
You
you
know?
are right though. Like some countries, like Saudi Arabia, they're like, there could be no churches, no synagogues in public ever.
Right. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. But then there's some like the United Arab Emirates and Jordan that allowed them to be built.
Right.
So
It's
it really
crazy.
depends on where you are in the Middle East, really.
Yeah. It's insane. People are just I don't know. They're crazy nowadays.
And it's funny because people are like, and I see this on the media all the time. They're like, "Oh, Palestinians aren't a real thing. Oh, they don't exist."
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that crap too.
And it's like, well, let me tell you something. Palestinian Arabs and ethnic Jews, they're actually descendants of ancient Canaanites.
It's like nowadays you got to tell everybody to do their research before they talk.
Right. Well, this was just recently discovered, like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, they actually ethnic Jews and Palestinian Arabs do have links to ancient Canaanites, who were like one of the first people that actually lived in that land.
Damn.
So that's why I say there should be an independent Israel and an independent Palestine,
Right.
because both sides have not Hamas, obviously. But I mean, both Palestinian Arabs and Israeli Jews have equal claims to the land.
Right.
It's just that nobody can agree what the actual borders are and what to do with East Jerusalem, because both sides claim East Jerusalem as their capital.
Right. I feel like that's a lot of the countries now is they can't agree on things,
Nope, they can't.
and it's getting ridiculous because there's gonna come a point where there's gonna be a war for every little freaking thing.
Yeah, I mean, look at Thailand and Cambodia. They're pretty much at war now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thailand and Cambodian. Yeah.
Yeah, they're at war. I think Rwanda's in a war with the DRC right now.
Yeah.
So
All the small countries.
You're correct on that one.
Yeah, it's in Africa, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at war. Sudan has a terrible civil war going on.
Yep.
Crazy.
And that's a civil war that barely gets mentioned in the media. The civil war in Sudan.
So why don't we talk about that?
It's terrible because there's like 2-3 million Sudanese refugees now. There's like hundreds of thousands of people that are dying there due to famine or literally being shot.
Yeah.
And there's a stretch of land called Darfur in Western Sudan. There's also a literal genocide going on in Darfur even before the Civil War began.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, let's talk about all of that since it hasn't been talked about. We'll be the
Yeah,
first
well, I
media.
don't know. I don't know why our media hasn't
Well,
reported on that.
we'll be the first Fall River Media News to report on it. How's that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, we're not the first ones to report it, but I'm just saying, like CNN, Fox
Yeah,
News,
All the big
MSNBC,
ones.
like the
yeah,
big ones, like the smaller media networks do. It's just the larger ones that don't.
yeah.
Because they don't think it's important to us.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's important, we can actually talk about it.
Well, it's getting bad now because it's alleged that the United Arab Emirates is involved in that civil war.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about that too.
they're literally funding the larger rebel groups against the Sudanese National Army.
Oh,
Yeah, like it's not confirmed, but it is alleged that the UAE is involved with that.
Looking for paydays.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, to benefit themselves.
You throw the money out there, people will do anything for it nowadays.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
You're right.
another thing with the Yemeni civil war, which is a country that borders Saudi Arabia,
Right,
we're literally giving weapons to Saudi Arabia to because there's a lot of Saudi Arabian troops that are getting involved within the Yemeni civil war, committing war crimes.
right.
We're giving Saudi Arabia money to basically fund that.
I don't know, man. I
And,
feel like there's gonna be
and
a
this
big
is what
war
I'm
soon.
talking about with America First. We can't keep doing this bullshit anymore.
Right?
I mean,
Well, go ahead.
we can't keep doing that anymore. And now
You're
we're
right,
getting
my friend.
involved in Venezuela. There's some invasion plans drawn up for Greenland. Like, no, enough of that.
Yeah, you got China pissed off at us, Russia pissed off at us, and now
Yep.
Iran.
Oh
Iran's
yeah.
probably gonna get pissed at us now too.
Yeah, and I heard we might be attacking Iran because
Yep.
there's protests going on in Iran.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard about that too.
I heard about that too.
Yeah, their protests are they're getting intense there. Like people in Iran do not like their regime. They really don't like it. Iran is basically a theocratic dictatorship
Right.
Wow, damn.
that the US is ironically responsible for
Yep.
because I think it was in 1953 or 1954 the US and UK ended up ousting Iran's democratic elected leader. I think his name was Mohammad Mossadegh
Yeah.
Mossadegh.
because Mohammed wanted to nationalize his country's oil. So the UK and the US weren't going to stand for that. And so they deposed him and they
Right.
installed Iran Shah as pretty much their dictator. And so basically we were stealing Iran's oil from like 1954 to 1979. And of course, the 1979 Iranian Revolution happened.
Yep.
And that's where the theocratic dictators come in.
That's right.
So, what do you think about this Madani being 70,000 New Yorkers want to recall Madani?
Wow, 70,000 people.
Yep, they want to recall him. I don't know what's going on over there, but there is. I think it's the the health, not the healthcare, the nurses over there in New York. 70,000 people.
I haven't heard. Wow, I haven't heard about that.
Well,
But I think in order to recall them, you need like hundreds of thousands of signatures.
yeah, but I think it's the nurses at the hospitals. They're all on strike up there.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they've always been striking there, even before
Yeah.
Mamdani came in.
Yeah,
Well-
it's all a bunch of bogus.
Well, and plus there's an actor is going to be running in 2028 against Mandani too. So
2028.
yeah,
You mean 2029? I think.
no, it's 2028.
Well, how does that
I'm
make
ready.
any sense? Mom
I,
Donnie was elected in 25, so I
all
thought
right,
I thought their term.
it's 2029. It's
Yeah, because I
2029.
thought their terms were 4 years.
I what, New York?
Yeah, New York City. I'm pretty sure a term for mayor is every 4 years, and Mom Donnie was elected in 2025. So I would
Yeah,
imagine the
I
next
think
one would
so.
be in 2029.
Unless for some reason they get impeached.
You know what? I don't think Mom Donnie's going to last long because with this, especially with his tax plans that he wants it to make it happen. Well, I don't think the New York City Council's even going to vote on it.
That's key for I'm gonna
And,
steal your money.
yeah, and even if it does go through the New York City Council, it then has to go to the governor of New York's desk for the governor to sign off on it.
Which ain't
But
gonna happen.
yeah, Kathy Hochul just came out and said, no, I'm not going to raise the city's taxes.
Right.
So
They
I don't think Mom Donnie's going to deliver on a lot of those promises that he promised.
they already got enough taxes over there too.
I know. I know.
Their rent over there went up too.
Yep.
It's insane,
And
dude.
and I'm pretty sure they have rent control there. Oh,
Yeah, they
by the
do.
way, there's going to be a ballot question in Mass later this year for rent control.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Rent control. Here we go.
That's going to be a big disaster here.
Yes, it will. Yes, it
I mean,
will.
people think they can't get a house or an apartment. Just wait until rent control comes in. It's basically the state forcing property developers to build housing that they won't make a profit off of.
I'll be building myself an underground bunker.
Well, hey, look at, I'll be building myself what do you call it? One of those lodges in the woods.
Oh yeah, those log cabins.
The log
Yeah,
cabins
let
in the
them come
woods.
after you. Ain't gonna do nothing then.
Well, I'll put a big, huge fence up and some guard dogs in the front.
Make sure that damn thing's electric, will you?
Oh, I will. Believe me. I'll make sure it's electric. Hey, all I gotta do is order. All I gotta do is make order my food in.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
hey, I can.
even Maura Healey herself is against this rent control question.
I don't
That's a
blame her.
shocker.
She's even against it.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, that's a shocker though, because you know how she is for money.
Oh yeah, of course.
That
Yeah,
is a
she literally
shocker.
went, "Oh, the housing crisis. It's not going to get better when you put rent control in it." And I'm
And
like,
you know,
"You're not making it better anyway."
I feel like she's just doing that for votes for the next time she comes up for election.
Yeah. Well, she'll
Yeah,
be up for
because she's
election this
running
year.
for re-election. That's why.
Yeah. She's trying to get into the people's head.
Don't trust Maura Healey because she's running for re-election. That's why she's not for rent control.
Dave, you got to make that a sign.
Oh, just wait until her re-election ads that are going to say that are going to say, "Oh, we've been helping our people. We've built more affordable housing in this state than the previous administration," or something.
Yeah, bullshit.
Oh,
it's all bullshit.
I'll make a sign out of AI out of that. Don't.
There you go. I'll take one.
Maura Healey's only saying that because she wants to get back into office. So that's why she said she's against rent control. Don't believe
And you know
her.
what? I don't know why people are going to vote for her again. I don't know why. I mean, taxes have gone up since she's been in. Look at all the money towards the illegals.
They're all crooked, just like her.
In just like 3 years, all the delivery fees for gas bills, she signed off on that.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she even bragged about defeating 2 pipelines that were supposed to be built here.
That
Yeah,
was
she bragged about that.
that was a bad idea to go out there and brag something like that
Yeah, that's
about something like
something.
that. Oh,
That's something that you don't brag about. That I don't understand what the hell's going through her brain.
like I said, if I ever ran, just saying, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, if I ever ran for governor of Massachusetts, let me tell you, I will, I will open up the gas lines for for Massachusetts, and then and I will not, I will get rid of the delivery fees too, because that's not right to be charging delivery fees.
Yeah, she basically signed off on something allowing like Eversource, National Grid to charge whatever the hell they want for these bogus delivery fees.
Yeah, that's insane.
No, these delivery fees are going to be abolished. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
And
wrong to charge delivery fees.
and she wants to get rid of Prop 2.5.
No,
Which that basically is that it basically caps how much property taxes can be charged on like other cities, towns, and municipalities. She and Michelle Wu, they want to get rid of Prop 2.5.
Right.
we got to keep Prompt 2.5 because now this is property taxes that we're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
So we got to keep that Prompt 2.5 because if
Yeah,
you get rid of that if you get rid of that Prompt 2.5, you know what's going to happen? Property taxes are going to go sky high, right through the roof.
yeah, because they want to charge more for it.
Yep.
Right on point. So that Prompt 2.5 has to stay.
and they'll do it just to get more money, but then to wastefully use it again.
Yep.
Just like what they've been doing for 3 years.
It's insane, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the budget surplus Charlie Baker left behind. She went through it in a year.
It's
Wham!
crazy, man.
Like magic wand, gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's doing a little bit of magic because she's a freaking clown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we're not a sanctuary state, guys. We are not a sanctuary state.
Okay. We are a sanctuary state.
Yeah, we are.
Tell
The
'em, Dave.
Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court ruled that we are a sanctuary state.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why people like Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott, they keep sending illegals here.
Oh, of course.
They keep. I mean, look what Martha's Vineyard like 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yep.
They sent a crap ton of illegals there.
Oh, they just keep shipping them on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're a sanctuary state, and
Yep.
this state can't get their shit together with that.
Nope.
Massachusetts.
They never will.
Massachusetts could never get their shit together. All right.
Hey, you know what? It actually wasn't that bad under Baker.
No.
It wasn't.
It wouldn't be so bad underneath me either. But you know how people are. If I put in for it, they'll see I'm a Democrat and they'll start screaming, "Oh no, we can't do that." I mean, Eric's
Yeah,
a Republican. Don't do that.
Right,
I'm on a roll.
exactly.
Well, I'm on a roll. So if I ran for governor, I'm on a roll. So I can go either way.
And,
Yeah,
well,
man. Hey, whatever works.
and look at Scott Brown, who was a U.S. Senator in Massachusetts, and he was like the first Republican elected there in like decades.
See, and that's the thing, man. Like, I don't know. I used to be a Democrat, but and then I went neutral, and now I look at it better. I'm a Republican. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. That's my belief. That's where I stand because I've been looking at it for so long, and Democrats have really been rubbing everybody wrong lately.
Yeah, well, they failed you.
They definitely failed me.
Well, I'm right now. That's why. Well, I went on a roll because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Not because of Trump, but not because of what's going on in the Republican Party. I went on a roll so I can get a better view. You know what I'm saying?
You're like me.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, Dave. I went on a roll. I did my research. I started looking at everything that I possibly could to get the research to figure out why
I,
just why certain
yeah.
parties do certain things.
I
It's
I want
crazy.
I want to get a better understanding about politics. You know what I'm saying? I want to about
Right.
what's going on in on both sides. So I want to get a better understanding.
Of
That's
course.
why
And
I
Yeah,
that's your right, Dave. You have every right to do that. So don't let anybody tell you can't.
no, but
right.
I didn't go on a roll because of what's going on in the Republican Party or what's going on here or what's going on there. I went on a roll because I want to get a better understanding of what's going on both sides.
Sure.
So
I'm an independent too.
yeah.
Like
I
I'm
definitely
literally
So
agree with you.
I'm literally a center left independent that has both left and right views.
Yeah, but
so I went from Democrat to Republican, from Republican independent, then now I'm on roll. So that's my final choice right there.
so Dave, that's what's going on with me right now. I'm doing so much research. I went from, like I told you, I went from Democrat, I went to Independent. Now I'm Republican, but I'm in the middle right now where I'm kind of going for Independent now because there's just so much shit going on, and I don't know where to be at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well, you're better
I
off
mean
going on
I'm
the roll, Eric.
and
Yeah,
plus look at Republicans. They're like, oh, we're gonna protect Doge, and Doge is gonna be great for everyone. Now it
right.
doesn't even exist anymore.
Of course not. It's
And the
insane.
Republicans promised that they were gonna make good use out of Doge and expose all the waste.
Sure.
And it didn't even last a full year.
Yep. So now me being unenrolled, now I'm getting a better understanding on both sides of what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, I used to be a Democrat. Now I'm an independent.
See?
And I feel like that's what's gonna happen to a lot of people. A
Yeah,
lot of
They
people are gonna go independent.
and
yeah, because,
there's some people that want other parties in Congress.
Right.
well, I want another party here too as well. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we actually been actually um we've been arguing for another party for decades, and
But
it's
yeah,
still
but no, the big media is telling people, no, you either have a Democrat or a Republican, and that's it because we say so.
Right.
yeah.
That's what our media has been doing with that for years.
Of
Well, but
course.
that of course, yeah. And what they're doing right now is they're controlling us. You know what I'm saying? So
You're
they're,
totally
they're-
right about that. The
Yeah,
media pulls the wool over everybody's eyes, and that's how they wind up controlling people.
yeah, we're being
yeah. I mean,
controlled.
look how Paul Coogan keeps winning re-election.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully
Seriously,
he sticks to his word.
I don't get how that guy's gonna get. Fall River can't handle another 2 years of that guy.
No.
Hopefully he sticks to his word and he's not gonna run again because we can't take that shit anymore.
Yeah, you know why I think he said that? Because he almost lost a Boomer. That's
Yeah.
why.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You almost lost
That
the Boomer
and
Emerald.
he's probably gonna get a nice payday
Of
Yeah.
between
course.
this year and next year, and he's gonna roll with it, and then he's gonna retire.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's going to happen. You know.
Yep.
And then once we get the right mail, we'll see what happens to that little waterfront of his.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The little
I
waterfront.
just
Well,
me
well, you
personally,
know
I
what?
just
There's a
don't.
few new city councilors in the city council.
Oh yeah,
There's Michael Canuel and Chris Peckham is back.
Chris Peckham is doing really good, man. I like
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah. You know what
I
I
just
find odd
really,
about Chris Peckham recently?
what's that?
He recently said that he wants to he wants to file a resolution to build a new fire station
Yep.
in Fall River.
And you know who's not going to let him do it? Paul Coogan.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
and it's going to cost it's going to cost a lot of money to build that new fire station.
Which I understand. But if you take a look at the fire stations we have now, these guys deserve so much more.
Oh my god! Did you see that video from months back where
Yeah,
city
Dave
councilor
showed me.
went in there and saw all the chipping paint, mold.
Yeah, Dave showed me the videos. That there's only one shower that works. There's
Yep.
the windows don't open. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
Hold on one
this is
second.
Paul Coogan's fire department.
They should name it that instead of Fall River Fire Department. Paul Coogan's Fire Department. You walk in there, it's a bunch of dog shit.
Hold on one second.
Sure.
Here it is right here. I'm going to put up the video anyways.
Yeah, do it.
You are.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't. Well,
Yeah, it's crazy just how much in bad condition that building is.
it's the Bobby Kudo show. He's on YouTube. Let me see. He's got the city council up there. Yeah, he does.
Oh, they're still going.
Yeah, he's got the city council up there.
Yeah, they're gonna be going for a while, probably.
Oh yeah.
They got a lot of crap to figure out.
Next time I come on here, I will talk about that city council meeting.
Yeah, we'll do a whole show on that. Try and figure out what the hell's going on.
Because I want to see for people like Michael Canuel that will actually vote for Fall Riverans.
I would like to put the
not people like Linda Pereira and Andrew Raposo, those guys.
Plan
exactly.
As to what we're going to do once.
There it is, right there.
Have people living down on in that area. I don't want to come up with a fire response plan once we've already built and people are living there. So again, just open conversation, see whether or not there's an appetite to reinstitute Engine 3 to the center station, or again, like we heard earlier today, there might be an appetite to build a whole new station altogether. So at least it puts the right people at the table to start that discussion.
Which again, where's he going to get the money for that?
I yield. Thank you.
Unless they wait for the new federal funding.
Unless the new federal funding.
I guess.
If I remember correctly.
Let's see what this moron's going to say.
Mr. Mayor wannabe.
But essentially, looking at what the coverage map is for the fire department.
Freaking Andrew Raposo, he's a dick.
Something was done that was going to be eventually presented to us regarding that. So I don't recall that ever happening. So I guess my question is, if it's part of this resolution, when it goes to committee, if that information can be given to us, because I think I may have asked about it a few months ago, and I don't think it was ever brought to us. So to my colleague and
it's not brought to you because you're full of shit.
Cognizant maybe to get that information, Council Peckham.
Yeah, I can't say that the chief did tell me that the study was complete. The study that he was looking to do for redistricting and finding out.
This is ridiculous.
I would like to add that we did mention to move the Senate station, maybe get them out of there. The initial studies done when we set those locations were done strategically due to response time. So we have a decent hurdle in front of us when it comes to relocating those pieces if we have to. But the chief does have that report done.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor, that you have the floor.
Mr. President, through you to the city clerk, if we can get a request
back and forth, here we go.
Sent to us, if that's a possibility. I think that would be helpful in that discussion going forward. I yield.
Thank you, Councilor. Any further discussion? Hearing none, motion has been made.
I mean, he didn't really say anything bad in that.
Favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
The ayes have it.
So it did pass.
Whereas the city of Fall River owns significant real estate assets, including the Bank Street Armory,
Here we
police
go.
facilities, municipal.
Coogan tried to sell it to make market rate housing out of it.
And whereas
I wonder what they're gonna do with it now.
transparency are necessary to ensure
Who the hell knows?
Let's see.
long-term planning of these assets.
Watch this.
Now therefore, be it resolved that the City Council Committee on Real Estate proceed with the following actions. The committee shall review and discuss the status, condition, use and planning of all city-owned real estate, including but not limited to the Bank Street Armory, police stations, parking garages, and related facilities. The chair of the committee is authorized to call meetings at any time as necessary to address matters involving city-owned real estate. The committee shall provide a written report to the city council on a quarterly basis, summarizing its findings and any recommendations. And be it further resolved that this resolution shall remain in effect unless amended or rescinded by the city council.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt has been made by Councilor Reposo, seconded by Councilor Peckham. Discussion on the motion. Councilor in seat 3. Councilor?
No.
Hearing nothing? No discussion? I'll just very briefly say I sponsored this resolution because I think it's the hope, hearing a lot of what we've discussed as being our city buildings and our city.
You're full of shit.
Yeah.
Listening.
Oh, Cliff bought WSAR, by the way.
I think it's even more important.
Yeah, Cliff and Michael Sylvia from Fall River Reporter bought WSAR recently.
About our buildings. And
Yeah, wonderful.
That was the main purpose of it, and I know you'll be in good hands in the real.
I mean, I hope they save that because WSAR has been terrible recently.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
I hope they save it too. So.
Whereas the city of Fall River is the owner of the municipal building formerly housing Veteran Services located at 755 Pine Street, and whereas the Veterans Association...
They're never going to figure out what to do with the Bank Street Armory. They're never going to figure it out.
No, they're not.
Operations to a new facility, creating an impending vacancy.
And plus, who knows if it's going to be savable? It's in pretty bad condition.
The city's veteran community.
But no, Coogan thought the city council was going to vote to sell it to make market rate housing out of it.
He's a moron.
Coogan actually tried that.
Out of small windows.
And whereas the city council
in a literal rotting building like the Bank Street Armory.
Want the roofs leaking on that thing too?
Now,
Yep.
That the Committee on Real Estate convened to discuss the 755 Pine Street property and perform the following actions. Examine current conditions, potential uses, and proposed plans for the property, including but not limited to continued veteran services, community use, or other municipal purposes. Request information, reports, and attendance from relevant city departments, boards, or stakeholders as necessary to inform its review. And provide a written report and recommendations.
Joe Camaro is so sad sitting in his seat.
Motion to adopt has been made by Councilor Reposo, seconded by Councilor Peckham. Discussion. The co-sponsor of the resolution, Councilor in seat 8, Councilor Reposo.
Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate you co-sponsoring this with me. I think just to state, I would love to see the building remain in the veteran community. I think it's done a lot of good work thus far. But also,
well, you know what? Cliff asked he asked the good and hard questions with a lot of these things. But then half the time he votes for Coogan.
Some input from the veteran community.
Sean Kadim does the exact same thing.
They're all in it for the payday.
Would be.
It's a paycheck to them.
Yep.
Like, and that irritates me with these guys. Like, they ask the important and relevant questions with a lot of these issues. In which sometimes they do vote right on that. But then other times they vote for Coogan.
Look at Linda Pereira.
Which, by the way, I wrote a letter of support as well as Senator Mike Roderick's.
I mean, Brad Kilby was in there for a while.
Yeah.
People that went.
There's even people, Leo Pelletier being in there for a bit.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was a great location, gives them more room, the things they need. And at that time, I put in the resolution basically stating that was for veterans when they had been put out of.
Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard.
Quarters, that there are still veterans here who don't have quarters, so that it should be specifically used. And I talked to the mayor about that, that I didn't want to see it sold. Or
didn't she literally vote on a homeless ordinance?
He agreed with that.
Yep.
I know my colleague.
So yeah, that's pretty rich coming from her with that.
And she voted Paul Coogan in.
He explicitly said it will remain. I don't have a problem going to real estate.
I ain't getting involved with that one.
Let real estate know. The conversation is this should be for veterans that have no home, no quarters, And
You
also-
haven't even helped the veterans.
She hasn't even helped the veterans, so what's she talking about?
There's so
just-
many there's so many homeless veterans in this city.
She's just full of shit. She just wants to keep getting voted in by saying the right shit.
Right, exactly.
This is ridiculous, man.
And it's going to real estate. I just wanted, in case I'm not on real estate, that I wanted my voice to be heard. With that, I yield.
Hey!
Councilor in seat 8, Councilor Raposo.
Yeah, and I'll agree with Council Pereira, especially with the idea of the service.
You agree with anybody, just like you agree with
having it happen necessarily
with Coogan.
is a little.
He's a rat face.
And having it off.
Look, it looks like he's got a pumpkin
Sorry,
head.
word I'm looking for. Thank you, Councilor Kamara.
It looks like
having
AI
offsets to
glasses
essentially
he's
provide
wearing.
those services in a more
Yep.
area, when that
Come
comes
on,
along,
James.
would be helpful. So I would-
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy runs for mayor. I wouldn't be surprised.
He'll get shut down.
Yeah, he'll get shut down really quick.
The ayes have it.
If it was me up against him, that fat ass would get shut down.
Properties with chronic code violations, absentee.
I'd rather
landlords,
see Cliff run for mayor.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And whereas
Or,
consistent monitoring and transparent reporting of
Chris
enforcement
Peckham.
outcomes are
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Peckham and Boomer.
safety and neighborhood quality.
I'd rather see.
Well, Boomer's running for state senate now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's up against Michael
while providing for
Michael
opportunities for
Rodrigues, yep.
I'm
Mikey!
proud of him for keep on going.
Yep.
that within 90
Mikey
days of
Oh,
Rodrigues.
And someone told Michael Rodrigues, you do know that the Braga Bridges lights are $19 million now. And he goes, oh, what are you talking about? That's not true.
He doesn't even know.
He didn't even know. Oh, what do you mean it's 19 million? That's not true. And the reporter's like, no, it's true. It says it right here. And he goes, oh, I wasn't made aware of that.
Summary of enforcement.
Wasn't made
Wasn't made
aware.
aware of
What are you
that.
talking about?
He should know about it.
Well, I pay for the premium.
He's a
so-
state senator.
You see that? You see where it says premium on there? I paid for the premium, so they're not going to do anything.
Warnings, fines, or actions remediation. Opportunities to improve follow-up compliance.
James, see where it says premium up there in the corner?
Yeah.
I pay
Yeah.
for the premium. It's a family
Oh.
thing.
All right.
Nice.
Keep problem properties. And be it further resolved that the committee report its findings and any recommendations to the full council.
But these guys are full of shit.
Improving enforcement, effectiveness, and neighborhood quality of life.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
They literally voted to increase the city's property tax.
Oh my
Councilor
God!
in seat 3, Councilor King.
Yep, they did with that tax levy from weeks ago.
Again. So they just voted on it.
Asking.
Well, not now, but they did like weeks ago.
Can get some clarity around this. Residents have been raising concerns consistently.
Come
about
on,
the
Michael,
same
can
type
you,
of properties, and I think it's
Don't be
reasonable
all
for us to
lovey
understand
with the
which
with the
locations
mayor.
have chronic violations, what enforcement steps have already taken place, and where issues remain unresolved. And with that information, the committee can assess whether our current enforcement approach is effective and fair, and whether adjustments are needed to better protect neighborhood quality of life while respecting property owners who follow the rules. With that, I yield.
Thank you. Councilor in seat 8, Councilor Raposo.
Yeah, I just give kudos to my colleague for filing the resolution. a lot of this has already been discussed, and I think you're going to take it to the next step.
Kudos.
There's some things already in play, and we can see it in the public eye that it's getting much more done. But I know that you, as the chair of the committee, will take this
Much more done. That's
and
nice.
deep dive to it, and I think we all can appreciate that. So kudos on the resolution, and keep up the good work. I yield.
Good.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor in seat 1, Councilor
Thank you,
King.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
get
Can.
the-
Thank you,
the
Council
difference
Canuel,
between
for
colleagues,
filing
so
that
I would say
resolution.
That this is borderline micromanaging.
Wow, huh?
So we are a legislative body. We just had an ordinance that we were basically,
Oh no.
delegating our responsibility because we don't want to approve and review bond authorization, but yet, the review is an operational evaluation. We are legislative. We don't do a operational evaluation. That's the administration.
He needs to stay in CCON.
I appreciate what he's
Yep.
attempting to
Well,
do.
Yeah, Sean
Put it up.
Kadim. He needs to stay in CCON.
Yeah.
He's another crooked one.
Properties with
He literally just voted to strip
in situations.
Fall River's voting rights on city expenditures that cost like 20 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like I said, he's like, oh, I'm not gonna let you guys decide it. I'm going to decide it because
Yeah,
I run CConk and I know how to do this.
Taking the rights away.
Yeah,
Right.
taking everybody's rights away.
Minimum.
Yeah, to vote on city expenses. Yeah, I think it's like 20 or 24 million.
Yep.
That's how they all are nowadays. They take everybody's rights away and expect everything to be
Yeah.
okay.
And how many?
Not like the city did that anyway. They only did that like once.
By residents,
Yep.
absentee landlords or
Hell, the city council didn't let Fall River's vote for that new diamond school.
suggest that.
Yeah, we didn't even vote for that. That's right.
Yeah, they didn't even vote for it.
Yeah.
Because Coogan, the city council, they knew that Fall Rivers were going to vote it down.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Thank you. Any further?
Yeah, because they knew that if Fall River voted no and Westport also voted no, the whole thing would have been shot down.
Yeah, and there goes money.
Right.
No.
But no, the city council voted for it. Swansea and Somerset also voted for it.
Correct.
And they approved the debt. And Fall River approved that debt exclusion for Diamond that we're still paying off for.
It's insane, man.
I think we got like 6 more years of that left.
Yeah, just about. It's insane.
And it's funny, we were pulling a new debt exclusion for Diamond while paying off the new Durfee school.
Yeah.
And we flooded the place.
And they just keep trashing that Durfee school.
That new Durfee school got flooded.
Critical.
Yep.
Identifying gaps in services and
$40,000 to repair that because of a few idiots.
Now therefore be it resolved that
That's
within
it.
90 days of the adoption of this resolution, the Committee on Health and Environmental Affairs convene with the administration and relevant service providers to review and report on the following data: shelter demand and capacity, the total number of individuals seeking shelter over the past 18 months, the number of individuals refused shelter due to lack of available space,
Come on, give us the numbers.
served population, the estimated number of individuals experiencing homelessness who refuse shelter or do not access available services. Reporting, identification of any gaps or limitations in available data. Recommendations for improving data collection to better inform.
And the people that refuse help, that's why there's a homeless ordinance in the city now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
why it's there.
Motion.
She never even gave us the numbers.
Pretty much screwing homeless people that actually want the help.
Yep. She never even gave us the numbers on how many people were homeless, how many people denied the homelessness, denied the help that were homeless.
Go to the committee also.
Yeah,
You know,
they didn't even give their numbers out.
Well, that's actually surprising because she's good with.
Real people in our
Yeah, she's
community.
always good with the numbers every time I've seen her. So that's odd.
Yeah. I think that might be a directive from Paul Coogan not to give that shit out.
We asked for some basic information. So our decision.
Hey, that's the Paul Coogan way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Kenya was
Do you
saying?
yield? Thank you, Councilor. Councilor in seat 7, Councilor Pereira.
We have talked about homelessness, about the shelter, about shelters. We
Oh
have
God.
Other shelters.
Here we go again.
A lot of money to assist with the homeless. But I
Da-da-da-da.
think Council Cameron was new, and I
She
think
forgot to honk our nose.
having a discussion.
You can tell her nose is growing.
Yeah, she's lying like hell.
Vicky Fontaine, when I was in the building
Yeah.
last week,
Really?
and she spent
Wow.
all day getting.
You was in the building last week? Wow, good job. You're doing your job.
Used to go in. They said they'd go the next.
You need a raise. You
Let's-
need a raise.
Let's see how long those shelters last for.
Not that long.
Let's see how long they'll last.
They're going to be placed, and then they refused it. So she.
That's another thing. Those shelters don't get that much help.
And they refused.
No,
They
they
gotta
really
start-
don't.
They're gonna start putting volunteers in
We hear
there.
everybody complain, there's homeless people, you're not helping them. Then we hear other people say, if they're homeless, just move them till they go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It is, but I think it would be worthwhile.
That's the point.
That's what the city's done for years. Just move them somewhere else and not solve and that solved the problem.
And they set up someplace else, and they make them. They set up someplace else, and they make more of a mess.
And that's also the state of Mass in a whole. The governor don't give a shit.
But I
No?
would like for you to do this, but there's certain things we as councils can't do, like Council Kadim said. And I know it's your first time and you're energetic and you want to go, and I get it, because been there, done that. I get it. So, but I think it would help you to understand everything that we have done so far, so that you can.
Nothing.
Citizens.
You haven't done the freaking thing, you shithead.
Therefore, and I'm happy that he's doing it. With that, I yield.
He looks like a witch.
The discussion. Motion has been made to adopt by Councilor Camara, seconded by Councilor Canuel. Roll call, please.
On the adoption of the resolution, Councilors Kadim,
Yes.
Camara,
Yes.
Canuel,
Yes.
Dion,
Yes.
Hart, Peckham,
Yes.
Pereira,
Yes.
Raposo,
Yes.
President Ponti.
Yes.
Damn, you guys didn't even think about it.
Joe
Whereas
Camara
speeding
is
remains a
missing.
significant contributing factor in traffic injuries and fatalities.
Actually, it's Paul Hart that's not there.
Approximately 30% of fatal.
Oh,
motor
Paul
vehicle
Hart's
crashes
not there.
statewide
Yeah, he's
Oh.
not there.
related and serious injuries from
They're
speeding.
talking about the
And
fatal.
that's another thing.
Car
These people
injuries.
just don't show up a lot.
Department of Public Health. And
They don't show up. You know what I think should happen? If they miss too many meetings for non-medical reasons, their pay should get docked.
That's right. Their pay should get docked too.
Indicating
And then if it happens again, they get suspended. And if it happens again, they should resign.
And that's why you put in Eric Denise for city council.
Improvements in public education has been shown to reduce excessive speeding, lower crash severity, and save lives.
I mean, seriously, something should be done to force these people to go in these meetings.
Convene with the chief of police.
Oh, I got a job. Oh, I'm retired. It doesn't matter. You were elected.
Practices.
You were elected. You work for us.
That's
Work
right.
for the people, that's right.
Like it doesn't matter what else you have. Make it work.
Motion to adopt.
Or
To adopt has been made by
leave.
Councilor Raposo, seconded by Councilor Camara. Discussion. The sponsor of the resolution, Councilor in seat 3, Councilor Canuel.
Thank you, President Ponti. I'm introducing this resolution because every day residents are telling me they feel unsafe in their own neighborhoods due to speeding and reckless driving. I think I just saw someone was hit by a vehicle. And,
Yep, don't forget about the ATV.
These aren't just numbers. These are families. These are children. These are neighbors at risk. And this resolution, I hope, is a step forward to putting more eyes on the streets and working with our police to make our neighborhoods safer
Good.
for anyone who lives and travels here. I've seen data on some of those traffic things that they have on Northeastern Avenue, where you see how many cars are speeding through. And this could be a full-time job in some of these areas. And particularly one of the things that I recall as a kid is just that when you see a police vehicle in your neighborhood, whether that be they're checking for speeders or whatnot, it makes that neighborhood safer. It's a presence in that neighborhood. And I feel like I'd love to get up to speed on what the police department's doing today, how many tickets they're issuing, and what our enforcement looks like. And
Gotta get that quota.
Move forward with that. I yield.
Thank you, Councilor. Councilor in seat 1, Councilor Kadim.
Thank you. I can't support this resolution either for similar reasons as the other one I
Oh, my
voted no
God.
against, but this resolution more in particular.
All right, come on, numbnuts.
Legislative function.
Well, what's the resolution even about?
It's general law, municipal law, including Fall River's Plan A charter. It's very clear that the city council is legislative in nature, right? So that's ordinances, that's resolutions, that's budget approvals, that's appropriation. Police operation is clearly executive function. So
So is this about police, right? The police, or is it about like people speeding and
Yeah,
shit?
that's why I was wondering. What is this resolution even about?
I think it's about people
internal
speeding.
operations. Massachusetts case law and the attorney generals have given opinions consistently drawing the line between the legislative and executive branch. So where this resolution talks about a review, again, current enforcement practices, it implies operational. What's more concerning about this resolution is that the strategies for police visibility and deployment, that is squarely on the chief's discretion. So even if we frame it as a discussion, the council is inserting itself to day-to-day operation. Massachusetts courts and the Attorney General has already warned against legislative bodies influencing how, where, and when police resources are deployed. Okay, and on top of this, when we start talking about the number of tickets and things like that, you run a very, very fine line in terms of potentially trying to issue quotas, which are illegal, highly illegal from any standpoint. Nobody, not even the mayor, can give an authorization to the police chief to have a number of tickets that are issued. And that's exactly what this is suggesting. So this resolution in itself is highly illegal from my standpoint. I want nothing to do with this one. So I will be voting no on that.
Of course not. You
course
freaking
not.
idiot. You're a Fruit Loop.
Well, I mean, if it is illegal, which it sounds like it, then why go for this illegal resolution?
I believe.
Well, first of all, they need to get the Fall River needs to be safer. Okay, whether it's giving tickets to people that are speeding or getting the crime rate down. You know, that starts with the mayor. The mayor should be out there talking about this shit, but he's not.
Try to make us
So they got to do something else.
Absolutely. And I
Yeah,
believe
something.
your intention, that's where you were going with this. But I agree. I also feel that it's more of a directive and steps over the line, and we have to be very careful with that. But the intention, I think, is great. Perhaps if it were amended or written a little differently, but as written, I won't be able to support
Yeah, who gives a shit? All you gotta do is rewrite it, you idiot.
Councilor in seat 2, Councilor Camara.
Well, she's actually one of the best ones. She actually cares about Fall River's taxpayers.
She's got to rewrite it then. If she wants the police to do good, she's got to rewrite that. You know?
We just can't be telling the police department what they do. They do a good job. They do the best they can, and we support them with everything that they ask for. But I just can't support it, so therefore I'm out.
Wow.
That's a shared way to say it, though.
7, Councilor.
Well, I mean, he's Joe Camara. I mean, that's him.
President of the council, and I had new colleagues that were.
You should have seen him with the citizens input. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I saw that one. That one was hilarious.
My counselor.
He gives him 3 minutes, and then he gets pissy when people go past 3 minutes.
I think the intent was really, really good, but I don't want to vote no on this. Can I make a motion that we just give this resolution leave to withdraw? And then it gives him time to come up with, I'd rather give it a leave to withdraw than vote no.
Is that your motion?
My motion.
Motion is to give the item leave to withdraw has been made by Councilor Pereira. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Seconded by Councilor Canuel. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? You guys have it. No discussion on leave to withdraw, Councilor.
It's not, I was just.
You have a point of information, Councilor in seat 2, your point of information.
Thank you, clarify. I would just recommend to my colleague that you probably should have a sit down with the chief and people in the traffic department, the police department, just to see what they are doing before you start to, draw them.
I think that's what I was just trying to do.
I'm curious to see how they're gonna vote with the water rate increase.
Thank you, Councilor.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen at some point.
Did you hear Joe Camara? Joe Camara told Michael Canuel to sit down with the chief.
Yeah.
Yep, I did.
With the historic preservation research and documentation of the Fall River Waterfront Cultural District.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt the citations.
There we go.
Councilor Raposo, seconded by Councilor Peckham. Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Item 13 is a citation for Michael Labossiere for
Motion to
retirement
adopt.
after 40 years of service to the Fall River community.
Second.
Motion to adopt has been made by Councilor Peckham, seconded by.
Yeah, there's a lot of citations and ordinances.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Item 14 is a citation for the family of the late Kathleen Castro, honoring her commitment to improving the greater Fall River area.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt has been made by Councilor Raposo, seconded by Councilor Canuel. Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Item 15, excuse me, is an order for the auto body shop license renewal of David Del Rosario, DBA David Auto Repair, at 751 Eastern Avenue.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt has been made by Councilor Raposo, seconded by Council Vice President Dion. Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Item 16 are auto repair shop license renewals for Antonio F. Pinto, DBA Pinto's Auto Repair and Sales, Inc., located at 2447 South Main Street. David Rosenberg, RAH Fall River Volkswagen LLC, DBA Audi Fall River Volkswagen Fall River, located at 80 William S. Canning Boulevard. Impalo Pereira, DBA Pereira Enterprise Auto and Diesel Repair LLC, located at 65 Tower Street.
Motion to adopt.
Motion
Second.
to adopt has been made by Councilor Reposo, seconded by Councilor Peckham. Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Oh, Talos Ferris is running against Alan Sylvia.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt the police chief's report,
Talos Ferris.
seconded by Councilor Peckham.
Talos
I don't know who
Ferris.
that person is, but
I don't know who that person is. Carlos Ferris running against
Item 18.
Alan Sylvia. Yep.
The year 2026.
Motion to
Did he say what if
Motion
he
to
was a
adopt the city
Republican or a
council,
Democrat?
Schedule has been made by Councilor.
I would
King.
imagine a Republican.
Discussion,
Yeah.
Councilor in seat.
I would imagine.
Could we look at April? I know March is 5 weeks or whatever. Could we look at April as the 7th and the 21st instead? Just because that's when I do my family reunion thingamajig.
Is that a motion to?
That thingamajig.
Madam-
If no one else
Councilor?
has an issue with that.
Motion has been made by Councilor Pereira to change the dates to April 7th and 21st. Am I correct with that?
Correct.
In April has been made by Councilor Pereira. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Kadim. Is there discussion? Councilor in seat 2, Councilor Camara.
Yeah, just curious, if, I don't mind changing them, but if we're gonna.
You're
do
always
April
curious,
7th
Joe.
And then the 21st, that would be 3 weeks before the May meeting. Can we just, do you want to change just one of those dates in April so that we're not messing 2 months in a row? And because it's gonna be 3 weeks either way, whether you have 3 weeks in April.
Well, if you have the 21st, I'm okay with the,
Instead of the 28th,
yeah, the 21st instead of the 28th, I'm okay.
this we don't have to change, because right
Yeah.
now, it's the second and fourth Tuesday of every month, with the exception of July and August.
And March. March, that's 5 weeks. They changed that a lot.
That's right. Hold her accountable. Make her show up.
Which is what the city council charter says. So if we change one of those dates to accommodate your vacation, I don't think we need to change both of them.
All right, so the 21st is fine.
And instead of the 28th,
Um,
move the 20 up to the 21st. Right? 14th, stay, and then we have, well, that's only 1 week. in
What
between.
the hell? It's not that hard of a question.
We'll do it your way, that's fine.
Point of clarification.
that's okay.
Councilor in seat 3.
Do we have any insight?
They want to make
when
sure
the
everybody's,
budgets will begin to be presented to us? I feel like
everybody,
that last
everybody's at the
in
meeting.
April Is in my head typically around when we
No,
get
it's
some of the
earlier.
presentation? No.
It's earlier.
Okay. All right.
That's fine. Those dates that she suggests is fine.
It's later, not earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I
But
meant,
It's
early
not
meetings are
April.
early.
Yeah.
I don't mean the budget's coming down early.
Well, you can keep it, you know, if they want to keep it, they can keep it, but the 28th, I won't
No, we'll
be
change it.
here. So.
we
or the
have it. We have it
21st.
on the motion has been made.
Yeah, leave it the way it is. Leave it the way it is.
You're
I
going to
don't want
withdraw
to
your
have to.
motion? Withdrawing your motion?
Yeah, I don't want to have it that many weeks out. No problem. If I'm
Understood.
not here, I'm not here, but
Well, you're good.
Thank
I
you.
have faith you can handle it.
Thank you, Councilor. So there's a motion to adopt would be.
I have faith you can handle it.
adopt these as
I ain't handling shit.
appropriate.
Presented.
Has been made by Councilor Reposo, seconded by Councilor Peckham, I believe. Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none. All
No.
those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have
Yeah, I don't know how Peckham's gonna get the money to build that new fire station.
Motion
for
for
the
the corporation
corporation.
council.
it. Motion to refer the claims to
Second.
corporation.
Leave it
council has been
to
made by
Peckham.
Councilor Reposo, seconded by Council Vice
You'll
President.
figure it out.
Well, I say that because he campaigned on no new taxes.
Item 20.
So that's why I said that.
They'll probably take some of Paul Coogan's money to do it.
It's on file. Peckham, seconded
Take
by
that
Councilor
Paul Coogan's
Reposo. Is there
paycheck.
Discussion?
Nope.
Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
The next item is a communication from the Massachusetts Department of Public Safety and Licensing regarding the issuance of a license to boxing promoter Nick DeSalvo, Boston Boxing Promotions at the CYO, located on 403 Anawan Street on February 13, 2026.
Accept and place on file?
Motion to accept and place on
Second.
file has been made by Councilor Camara, seconded by Council Vice President Dion. Discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Abstain.
Councilor in seat 8 has abstained. We need any further business, Madam Clerk? Or yes, we do.
We do have a couple of committee reports.
Thank you.
Ordinances.
The Committee on Finance, at a meeting held on January 13th, 2026, voted unanimously to recommend the accompanying resolution be referred to the Committee on Real Estate. This is the resolution regarding the Central Fire Station renovations.
So moved.
Motion to refer has been made by Councilor Kadim, seconded by Councilor Peckham. Discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Committee on Finance, at a meeting held on January 13th, 2026, voted unanimously to recommend the accompanying resolution be granted leave to withdraw. This is the resolution regarding city ordinances related to civil service list and the hybrid list.
Motion so made.
Motion to give the item
Second.
leave to withdraw has been made by Councilor Reposo, seconded by Council Vice President Dean's. Discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Mr. President, if we could have a recess to sign the ordinances.
2-minute recess.
All right. No music.
Is it over?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's they're in recess. So what do you think of? So what do you think about all this stuff that was going on?
It's a lot of shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what do you
but
think? So you
well,
got,
I mean, a lot of citations and ordinances.
yeah,
Which is a problem.
yeah, which is yeah, it is a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, you know, but I think Joe Camara said that that he has to talk to you know the chief of police if he wants, if I guess something about the tickets.
Yeah, something about making the police more present
Yeah.
in the city to try and, you know, stop all the speeding and stuff, which I get. But that I don't think that's something you bring up at a council city meeting. I think that's more something that, you know, you take a higher up with you to go to the police department and talk to the chief about making more of a presence. You know what I mean?
Well, and someone pointed out that it was illegal for Paul Coogan to tell the police chief to, you know, to write up these many tickets.
Of course it is, but you know how that is. Paul Coogan does what Paul Coogan does, you know.
Yeah, Paul Coogan does what Paul Coogan wants. Yep.
He's the clown of the city, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
well, it's just amazing how much the city's finances has been terrible under this guy.
yep. Well, because put it this way, if the finances were all set right now, we'd have no problem putting up one of those new fire stations.
Yeah, and the city wouldn't be in a debt $2 million to healthcare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And another 1,400 to freaking electric.
And look at the school department. They're in debt like $14,000 to National Grid.
Yep.
Oh, it's so funny. And Westport keeps taking Fall River's water, but Westport doesn't pay the city.
Exactly.
And I don't know why Fall River isn't doing anything about it.
There must be like a background deal that they have between Fall River and Westport for them not to be paying for the water.
Yeah, because you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Westport's been taking water from Fall River, but yeah, they're not paying.
There must be a deal or some shit that they have going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
Although some people who commented on the council stream are saying that Canuel has some good ideas.
Oh yeah, and he
So it seems like Michael Canuel is going to be, you know, for Fall Riverans.
Yeah, I like that. I really do. But
he's going to be.
then again, you look at the
Michael Canuel is going to be for the people for Fall River.
yeah, but Dave, you look at people like him. They don't last long because look who shuts them down. Paul Coogan.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, Paul Coogan will shut him down.
Well, it's not just Paul Coogan. It's people like Joe Camara.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joe
that's
Camara.
who.
Yeah,
Yep.
Joe Camaro's like
Yeah,
shutting
Joe
people
Camara,
down.
Andrew Raposo.
Andrew Raposo, yeah.
Bozos.
Yep.
Yeah, Andrew Raposo, Joe Camara, like shutting people down like that, which is, it's not right. They shouldn't be shutting people down like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, all right, they shouldn't be shutting people down like that. I mean, now Michael Canuel is now doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you know what? Oh, you need to, in other words, what he's trying to tell Michael Canuel, well, you need to go the other way with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Michael Canuel should be talking to Chris Peckham. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, there's only like 3 people in there that actually cares about the city's finances. Like Michelle Dion's one of them, Chris Peckham, and potentially Michael Canuel. That's only 3.
Yeah.
That's insane to me. 3.
Yeah. That's crazy. Today I'm going to leave at 9 o'clock. I'm going to get up at 9 o'clock because I am very tired. Did a lot of work today.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there is one thing that I want to bring up that even CJ Ferry from Spindle City Straight Talk found. So there's some expenses Fall River has that apparently we didn't even know until just now.
What happened?
And actually, it's a lot. So $33,000 to survey historic sites in the Southeastern Mass Bioreserve, including old Native American sites, house and barn foundations, trails, and more. $100,000 to restore and repaint the exterior of the Fall River Deaconess home on 603 Rock Street. $125,000 for motor repairs at St. Anne's Church and Shrine on South Main Street. $143,405 for windows at the Eagle Event Center on North Main Street.
Damn.
Oh,
$200,000 to build a sensory-friendly playground for children with autism at Abbott Court. $240,000 to repair a nearly century-old shed at the city's waterworks complex and convert it to a cold storage building. $250,000 to repair cracked tennis, pickleball, basketball, and hopscotch courts at 7 City Playground. $350,000 to stabilize the tower at the Christ the Rock Church on Rock Street, which is actually undergoing repairs. $350,000 to replace 75 windows at 104 Anawan Street.
Wow.
$370,000 for the Maritime Museum at Battleship Cove to restore its building on Water Street, including window replacements. $400,000 to renovate a city-owned pocket park on Columbia and Canal Street.
What the hell?
Across from Santa Crystal Church. $485,820 to replace 67 windows at the former district courthouse at 45 Rock Street, now known as the Fall River Recreation. $500,000 for $500,000 for a new parking facility, landscaping, lighting, and more at Father Kelly and Thomas Crew Parks at Globe and South Main Street. $582,735 for major repairs and restored the exterior of the Fall River Historical Society building. $720,000 to buy and preserve a parcel of land just north of Adirondack Farm on Blossom Road. $816,750 to build a welcome area, info kiosk, comfort station, and bike repair shop at the at the Adirondack Farms as part of the Bior Reserve. Yeah, Bior Reserve Discovery Center. How about that?
Wow.
That's insane. And notice how not once in there did they mention a fire station.
Yeah, not once. But hey, Windows was mentioned on it.
Buildings were mentioned in it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I know. I think there's even a tax levy in Fall River to put in windows. Yeah, windows again for places that should be able to do it with their own budgets.
Exactly.
But no, they want Fall River to build all those windows again.
It's insane, man.
Yeah, so they want everybody to spend more money.
Yeah, this is what CJ Ferry reported on his show.
It's ridiculous already.
It is.
I mean, come on. I mean, you remember the last time they talked about windows for the city hall, and now they're talking about, oh my God.
It's insane.
Yeah,
This
stuff is insane. It is.
Yeah,
this stuff is insane.
And well, and look, there's going to be like 25,000 just for CPA funds alone.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, 25,000 CPA funds to establish clear title and save nearly 35 acres of city-owned land in the fire reserve.
This is ridiculous.
25,000.
None of it's going to the fire department either.
No,
that's insane.
And the thing is, if the city owns it, why do they need $25,000 for it?
Yeah.
This is insane.
I mean, 28,750 for a study to discover and document the historic assets on the city's waterfront. Again, here we go with the waterfront again.
I could see money going to kids with autism. You know what I'm saying? I could see that.
Yeah, that one I really didn't mind, but it's the others.
That's the others. I mean,
it's the stupid buildings with the windows. Like, come on. The stupid the windows
so many
going towards the
windows.
buildings. Like, I understand the Battleship Cove because that thing's in some dog shit right now. It doesn't look too good. I understand the autism, but the windows, like, come on, man. You got so much more shit you got to worry about.
350,000 to replace 75 windows at 104 Anawan Street. I mean, come on.
Come on, man. And they don't have any money for the fire department.
You got all that mold, showers aren't working, bathrooms aren't working, windows aren't opening. It's ridiculous.
Look at the Fall River schools. There's mold everywhere.
And now they got
there's parents complaining about the mold in the Fall River schools.
And now they gotta fix that. You know what I'm saying? Well, the mold. I mean, if you get mold all over the place,
the school committee. Cancer. The school committee has to do something about that.
Kids could get cancer from that.
Dude, they can get like even pneumonia from that.
Yeah, cancer and pneumonia just from the mold. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then they get really sick, and then guess what happens? They sue the school department.
They sue the school department and the city. Because it's the school department and the city is responsibility.
Yep.
It's insane. I just can't believe all this bullshit.
Yeah. All this money and they can't afford they can't afford to fix the fire department or
they have no problem increasing the budget every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. No.
I mean, look how much it's gone up by.
Yeah.
Just this year's budget alone, it's literally doubled of what it was in like 2019.
They just keep throwing all the money away, man.
Yep.
Going up and going up and going up.
And then people are like, oh, he has no choice but to increase it because everything's going up.
Yep.
They make
no,
all these excuses for that budget to go up.
he has a choice. You know what I'm saying? You know, either increase it or don't increase it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
But he chooses to increase it every freaking time, Dave, and
yeah,
it's killing us.
yeah, it's killing
Yeah.
everybody. It's killing all the taxpayers. What do you want?
And
You
the
know,
politicians don't like it when it goes down because they know that that government jobs are going to get decreased.
Yep.
So of course they're not going to like that.
of course not. Oh my good lord.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
A lot of problems.
And I'm considering bringing Anna back on with us.
Oh, you're considering it, huh?
Yeah, I'm considering it. Yeah. Well, you know why? Because I'm on a roll, so and you know, and everybody has a right to an opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So and I can't people, people violating other people's opinions, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
people
Just look what Antifa does to people that don't agree with them.
yeah,
Look what Antifa does to them.
yeah,
Take them out.
yep, Antifa, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
And that people claim they don't exist.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Annalisa come back on with us, so you know, so that way it'll just be us. Because
Sounds good.
I don't know if I can make it on Saturday. I'm working late that day.
Well,
All right.
we're gonna be doing Saturday and Monday, so
Hey, Dave, I'm available both of those days, so that's good, brother.
okay. And you know and Sunday and well Sunday. What time you work? This? Oh no, I don't. All right, I should never ask that question. Well, well, it's at 6:30. It's at. I want to try to keep it 6:30 to 9 o'clock. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
9:30 is too much, man. I'm over here like.
Past your bedtime, brother.
Yeah.
It's well, it's funny. I'm still going.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're young.
We're young bucks.
You're young, man. Well, both of you are young. How old are you?
I literally just turned like 26 in December.
And how
I'm
old are you?
28, and I'm going for
Oh.
city council next year.
Oh,
Well, not
good.
next year, but the next time.
Oh, you're 28?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Oh wow, you're just a few years older than me.
Yep.
Oh, so you guys are young, man. Here you are
Yeah,
talking
still.
to a 59-year-old.
Hey, if I start young, man, you never know. Things will start being a lot better for us around this country.
And if I
Well, we desperately need new counselors in there anyway.
we do.
Oh, of course. It's the same
mean,
people running the same people
people like
getting back
Michael
in.
Canuel and kind of Chris Peckham. That's not a lot. That's only like 2 people.
Well, if you do run for run for city council, well, I'm going to ask you to come on my show like you're doing now.
Oh, I definitely will.
Hey, if I still lived in Fall River, I would vote for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, well, so you're gonna, and well, I can have you on my show like we're doing now.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget you interviewed Chris Peckham on Facebook.
Oh, I did in my jogging pants.
Yeah, in your jogging pants, and he was wearing jogging pants.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hey, this is what it is. You see each other in the neighborhood, you stop by and you say hello.
Well, we were actually we were right outside of Mario's Bakery, as a matter of fact.
It's still on your page.
Good. I'm glad.
And I think in that interview, he said he wanted a forensic audit on DCM. So he already wants audits.
Yep, he wants audits. Yes, he does. And I'm glad though Boomer's running again. I'm glad that Boomer's running against Michael Rodriguez, though. You know what I'm saying? And
I wasn't expecting him to run against him, but
I wasn't expecting it either. But you know,
yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, so I mean, I ran against him once before too. So
Yeah.
but maybe Boomer will win this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I wish him luck. If not, I hope he runs for mayor again.
well, I hope he does. You know what I'm saying? If he loses the Senate race, I hope he runs for mayor again. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
hope
he's
he
gonna
does.
win that senator's race.
I think he is too. Because Coogan nearly lost. Coogan nearly lost against Boomer.
Yeah, that's why Coogan doesn't want to run in 2027.
Yep.
That's why he doesn't want to run again.
Because he nearly lost against Boomer. That's why.
Right.
So good. We want Boomer to run for mayor again if this doesn't work out. But
I'm surprised CJ Ferry isn't trying to run for city council again.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, look how many. Look, I ran for Senate. I ran for city council, and you know something. And when I ran against Michael Rodriguez, yeah, I lost. But you know something, I can say, okay, that I ran up against somebody that was wearing $1,000 suit.
There you go.
That's right. I can say that someone had money, and other than a person like me that don't have any money, okay, ran up against somebody that has a lot of money.
Right.
Okay. Same thing with the city council. Okay. Yes, I have a lot of videos over there. Okay. At least I had the guts to run. Okay. For city council a few times. Okay. Yes, I lost, and you know something. All I could say that I ran for it, but did not get in. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I mean, you got to try. You know what I'm saying? You got to try to run.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And that's the thing. You're gonna try to run for something, even if you know what. You know how many times I've gotten criticized, believe it or not, and I ignored the criticism, and I kept on, I kept on going.
Right.
That's it.
That's it, really. Yeah.
I mean, people are gonna criticize you. People are gonna,
oh yeah, they will regardless.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is just ignore the criticism and keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's it. Ignore the criticism, because there's a lot of people out there that like to criticize people.
Yeah, that's all they do.
No, criticize.
That's literally all they do, Dave.
and look at I mean, look at the media. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the other medias. All the other medias criticize too.
We really don't even have a media anymore.
No, we don't.
We don't. It's all propaganda.
Yep. But look what we got here. We got Fall River Media. We got the Kudo Show. We got Spindle City Straight Talk. We got Annalisa. I mean, so we got all the media we need here.
Well, there's the Jimmy Dore Show too.
Yep.
The Jimmy Dore Show, the Kim Iverson Show.
We got all that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, why do we need Fox News? Why do we need Channel 10? Why do we?
They're all propaganda.
Yep.
That's the thing.
They are all propaganda. So let's put it that way. So hey, so let's keep on doing what we're doing here.
That's it.
Yeah.
At least that at least when we're on here, right? We talk about stuff, okay? We talk about politics. We talk about what the politicians are doing. We hold the politicians accountable, and but do you see Channel 12 and Channel 6 and and 10 holding politicians accountable? Do you see that? Well, maybe sometimes they'll put up what do you call it? A video here and there.
Oh, they'll only protect the politicians they like.
Yeah. And I remember one time Channel 12 or something was done by the police station when we had the Trump standout. Do you know they only showed half of it? Channel 12. They didn't show
half.
Yeah, half. They did not show the whole entire standout.
Why would they?
Why would they? Yeah.
So they didn't show the whole thing.
They only want people to believe one side of every story.
Yeah, they have their own agendas to run.
Yeah. And there was another media outlet too that was there, and he didn't really like Trump very much either.
Oh, so and plus, look at what FRC Media did. Spindle City Straight Talk, because at one point Spindle City was they were running their shows at Bristol Community College, and FRC Media got pissy at them for the stuff they were saying, and there were some allegations against that show which turned out to be false.
Yeah.
And FRC Media, they kicked Spindle City out of the campus.
Yeah. So now Spindle City Straight Talk now has their own stream, their own shows, and own show, just like I got mine.
Right.
I started my show over at Bristol Community College. That's where I got.
Oh yeah, the David Mead show.
Yeah, and then it became the Linda Mead show. Then Linda did not want no part of it anymore. And then I had Ron. Then it was the David Mead show. Then I discovered Fall River Media.
Yep.
So now it stays at Fall River Media. So I kept the show going. So I kept it all going up until now. And we're in 2026?
And you want Annalisa back in it.
Yeah. The reason why I said that, because again, I'm on enroll, you know what I'm saying? I did not go on enroll because of the politics, you know what I'm saying, of stuff that's going on both sides. I want to hear from both sides, and you
want to open it up.
Yes,
right.
I want to open it up. Yes, that's what I want to do.
And something that's good for the show, because that gives everybody a chance to look at everybody's views. You know what I mean? And people will want to sit down at this show, and they want to hear from James. They want to hear from you. They want to hear from me. You know what I mean? They want to get everybody's opinions.
I want everybody.
Right. It doesn't alienate anyone.
I want everybody's opinions. You know what I'm saying? Whether if you're right, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody's opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that way it doesn't alienate people at all.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I do not want to sit there. I don't want to say, well, I'm a Republican. I belong to a Republican Party, and and just say, oh, well, Trump, vote for, Trump this, and Trump that. You know what I'm saying? I want, so that's, but again, you know what I'm saying? I did not, let me slow down a little bit. I'll get up there. So I didn't want, I did not become on a roll because of what was going on. I want to listen to everybody, you know what I'm saying? For what's going on, listen to both sides, because everybody's got different opinions, and that's how I want to do it.
That's right.
because if you got one opinion and you don't listen to the other side's opinion, then all of a sudden now there's a big huge damn fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it's communist.
Yeah, it's communist. Oh, it's communist. That's what it is. So we got to listen to James. We got to listen to Eric. We got to listen to Annalisa. We got to listen to every side. Okay. Hey,
That's right.
you know what? Hey, I may not agree what you say, James. All right. I may not agree what you say. Okay. You may not agree what I say. Okay. Eric might not agree what I say, and I may not agree what Eric says. Or even same thing. You know what I'm saying? I might not agree with Annalisa says. So that's why I'm on and roll. Okay. I want to listen to what everybody says on both sides. So, but like I said, I did not. Okay. I did not drop out of get rid of the Republican Party because of what was going on in politics. That's because I want to listen to what other people have to say. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
And that's a really good reason too, because somebody might bring up an opinion that somebody else is like, oh shit, I like how that person said that. Maybe I should try and test it out. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, they're in the middle. They're looking at both sides and like, oh shit, maybe I should just stay neutral.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's how I became neutral. Like, yeah, I'm more. I've always been more of a Republican, but now I'm neutral because of all the shit that's going on.
Yeah. Well, on a roll is better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You sit back and you watch it.
I wish I did that at first.
Yeah, on a roll is better because
You sit back and you watch it, and you watch all the shit fly.
That's right. So I mean, I can vote for either side. You know what I'm saying? So, so if I like somebody in the Republican side, I'll vote for that. If I like somebody independent, I'll vote for independent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I like somebody that's a Democrat, I'll vote for them. You know what I'm saying? So I'll vote. I can vote for either side. You know what I'm saying? But I have to listen to what I got to listen to what everybody's opinions are. You know what I'm saying? So that gives me a opportunity. Okay, well, I listened to James' opinions. I listened to Eric's opinion. I listened to Annalisa's opinion. Oh, I listened to that one's opinion. So it gives me how they say it gives me
makes you more knowledgeable too.
And it does. It makes me more knowledgeable.
True.
That's what it does. It does. And it gives me an opportunity to think and say, gee, okay, well, I wonder if this guy is going to be a good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dave, I was thinking about this the other day. If I were to ever run for city council like I want to, I can then come on your show and I can then talk about what people want done in the city, how people want it done in the city, and then I can bring it back to the city council and be like, well, I was on the Dave Meade show, and this is what we've came to figure out with the city of Fall River. This is how people want things done, and I think this is how we should move forward with it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
Of course.
We all should start our own over here.
My balls.
Well, I mean, it's right now it's total a mess. Yeah. So how was work? Trey, you didn't work today, James, did you?
Huh?
You didn't work today, did you?
No, I did. I worked. No, I did. I worked early this morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's 9:17, and I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm tired.
Yeah, I could tell just by looking at you.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. Well, if there's anything,
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know?
Dude, I've known you for like 5 years. I know.
5
Look at
years?
you.
I'm getting
You look
old.
like you ate a turkey dinner. You're about to fall asleep in a recliner.
Look at. Hey, I'm not on a recliner. I'm on my desk chair.
No, I'm saying you look like you should be on one.
It's just that that's that time of hour time of day now.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I'm an early riser too.
Yeah, well, Jake gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Four in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning, Jake. Oh my God. Oh, you see him getting up at 4 o'clock. My son gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Oh, he makes the coffee though. He does.
That's good.
He makes the coffee for us and everything. So
Wow.
I don't mind him getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But I do get up at well, I don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I mean I get up at 7.
Yeah, I get up around 6 o'clock, 6:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but anyways, I want to thank you guys for coming on again. I see you guys. Well, James says he's got to work Saturday.
Yeah, I gotta work Saturday night.
So, then, all right. So you got to work Saturday night,
Hey,
and
see if you can get Annalisa to come on with me and you on Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then
but
we'll have
and I'll probably comment on it as usual.
There you go.
So what we'll do is then since he's got to work Saturday, then we'll go and do Sunday with James. Right?
Yeah, I believe so. Or
Sounds
Monday.
good.
Oh well. All right. We'll do it this way.
I'm available on Sundays and Mondays as well.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll alternate with Monday with James. Monday with James.
Okay.
So we'll do Mondays with you. Mondays. Mondays is going to be with Eric and me. All right. So we'll do Mondays, and because usually you work Saturdays, right?
Yeah, I usually work Saturdays. I got Sundays and Mondays out.
So Sundays and Mondays, because James works Saturdays. I think I'm not sure. So,
yeah, I do.
Okay. And then we'll do Sundays too with James too as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So 6:30. Look at this. 6:30 to 9 o'clock, man. Because none of that. I don't know where I was thinking about that 9:30 thing, man. Yeah. So because I don't know what I was thinking about 9:30. So we're gonna go from 6:30 to 9 o'clock. 6:30 to 9 o'clock, and I will send links to everyone at 6 o'clock.
Sounds good.
Okay. Here all then. So okay, James, have a great night, and
yep. You have a good night.
Yep. Okay. Have a good night. So yes, so this is we had a good show. We had a good show today. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about Israel. We listened to some of the city councilors. We listened to Sean Kadim. We listened to President Ponte talk. We listened to Michelle Dion talk. There's and then we listened to Mike Canuel, talk. But congratulations to Mike Canuel on his first resolution that he filed. Congratulations on that. We listened to Chris Peckham talk, so I mean there is there's a lot of things going on in the city council. There's a lot of things going on with the mayor. We talked a little bit about Boomer running for state senator. state senate for Bristol County. We talked about that. That's what Boomer Amaral, announced. So looks like it's going to be a good year for and again, I hope Boomer wins the Senate election. I know last time when he ran against Mayor Paul Coogan, Mayor Paul Coogan nearly lost to Boomer. Nearly lost to Boomer. So, we're gonna have more talks about Governor Moore Healy too. So we're gonna have more talks about that at some point somewhere. You're gonna get Annalisa back on to join our show again, and talk about some more stuff. So, but hey. This is Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. Thank you everybody, whoever was listening, today. So thank you, I appreciate it, and you guys have a great night. So we're gonna alternate. So Monday is Monday. It's gonna be me and Eric and James. And then it's going to be also Eric, me, and James again. So on Sunday. So yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm unenrolled, I didn't go unenrolled because of what was going on in politics. I went unenrolled so I can get a view for both sides. You know what I'm saying? So, and listen to everybody else. So, but anyways, take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is Dave B, Fall River Media News. Hey, and all we do is talk about politics. All we do is talk about politics and issues. That's things that are going on in all around the world. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. And congratulations to Boomer Amaral for congratulations, Boomer. I hope your success and the and the Senate election. Take care.